All right, everybody. This live in the stream, waiting on my other commentary to get here. Live in the stream, waiting on my other commentary to get here. There he is. What'd you say, Crack?
Anyways, did you start the stream? Alright, huh?
I'm saying an ad break, but I'm not seeing anything right now. Yeah, so for everybody that's on that link that's down at the bottom of this, that discord.gg/ah yada yada yada, that's to the open server. So if anybody joins in and wants to join Rain open server, all you have to do is type that in your Discord search. When you're searching for a group, it'll bring you right to it, and you should be able to join right off of that.
What up, what up?
What's up? Just waiting on everybody to get in. You got Joker in there now, which is good.
Joker. He's going to the bathroom real quick, and then he'll be on.
Yeah, so we got a referee getting into place. Dude,
Yep.
I appreciate you always sticking through, man. Now we got 3 viewers up to 3. So for everybody that's just now joining in, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you got discord.gg/a869pxpmd5, right? So that is for the open server. Anybody that wants to join can type that into their search when they're searching for a Discord, and you'll be able to come right to ours and join it. Also, TikTok and Rain_S. Let's have a full card back and play with that.
One fake right now. This is our previous fight card before this one, last one. Yeah. 16 fake.
No. Last one was pretty shallow. Brother, you got to get on it. You got 6 fights. 5 hits.
This man has 6 fights? Okay, I was about to say, what the heck? You got stuff that I ain't seen?
Transition over here. So the counter's a little behind us, showing we got 8 on Twitch, 2 on YouTube. Appreciate those that are following through on YouTube. Just know y'all can also comment on the YouTube videos. They will pop up here as well. Have our second fight of the evening ready to go right behind this one.
Yeah.
So yeah, for everybody that's been tuning in or kept up with anything, I'm having a little latency issue on the stream.
man. I'm glad to be back. It's gonna be a great night of fights, and we're gonna have a good commentary.
Yeah, I believe so too. So I'm not hearing any audio whatsoever out of this. Are y'all?
No, I am
Stream?
not.
No, I can hear us, but I can't hear
Yeah, I'm not
their
hearing
fight.
that either. Are y'all on their stream?
Yes, I
That's
am.
all right. You know, we always make do. We always make it work. So we're gonna make it work without the sound. I don't know why guys decide to turn all that off.
It's always something to work on.
Yeah, it is. Look at that! Right out of the gates, he is rocked and he is piecing this man up right now. So it look like
Yes,
Spider is
he
getting
is.
ready to exchange with ZDZ. These men do not like each other. I'm gonna say do not like each other very, very loosely because they do seem to talk to each other. But when it comes to the league fights and stuff, you know, they're not fans. So yeah, this is an all the way around issue where it's not pulling the actual audio. So everybody seemed to have the same issues here. And I believe I have this correct. ZDZ is on the left, Spider is on the right using Cody Garbrandt.
Yes, I believe you are correct.
So anyway, man,
I have to. Go ahead.
I was just going to talk about the tournament we have coming up Thursday. It's going to be a big, big tournament. It's first of its kind. Doing something a little special for everybody here, and we're going to continue to do these tournaments. We're not going to talk about them live on the stream on how we're going to do them just at the moment because we want that to kind of be a surprise of sorts. But you know, it's something big coming up, so y'all guys sign up if y'all are interested in winning the prize at the end of a tournament.
Yeah, and it's just a trial right now to see how everything goes. Does it mean that it's going to be a consistent thing? It all depends on how, like the boogeyman said, the turnout is, crowd participation. You know, the interest.
Mm-hmm.
But there are stipulations and rule bases to these tournaments now.
Yeah.
If we do continue them, like just in case the lower tier fighters are worried about the champions in these weight classes and all the top 5 fighters, you know, top 3 really, they will not be able to consistently join back-to-back tournaments if that's something that we were to continue on going with. As
Right.
if they win one, they cannot automatically go and try to fight in another tournament that
Well,
that we hold.
yeah. Also, yeah. If they win, that they're going to be ineligible. Period. Whoever the winner is not going to be eligible for the next tournament that we plan. Now we're going to have regular tournaments too that may not have your prizes in them that will let everybody participate in.
Yeah, you know, it might not be just it might just be like a title fight tournament one day.
Yeah.
You know, try to mix up the weight classes. The champion still would retain his belt, his or her belt,
Mm-hmm.
going into that tournament, but they would be like the last fight of that tournament, basically.
Right.
They get that bye since they've earned that spot of being champion with the rankings.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really cool concept. If you come out there hungry enough and with enough tenacity, you'll be able to
Oh, and he
come out
drops
as a
Garbrandt.
champion.
Yes, indeed. You know,
Yeah.
Charles Dobson has some really good power in the stand up. You know, just that he's pretty short.
Catch him again with that front kick, man. He's had a little bit of success there. Garbrandt trying for that cartwheel kick about 3 times now. 4 times. You know, it is a fun move to use though. You know, I use Garbrandt myself. I kind of find myself throwing that a little bit.
It is a fun move, but it gasses you out something fierce.
Yeah.
And both fighters back really far apart just to taunt and talk some trash, it seems.
Oh, he rocks Garbrandt again. And there's that notorious Garbrandt chin. Oh, he rocks
Butter.
Dotson back. Looked to be a little bit of a
Dotson is busted open on his right eye.
yeah, no telling what the left eye looks like either. Looks like it might have some redness for sure there. Yeah, you're right. Oh, and he catches him
And
with
it is
the spinning
all
cartwheel kick.
over.
Wow. Just like that, Spider comes back in. You know, he had I guess you would say a little bit of an issue with his account. So he comes back in with another account and gets the dub tonight. For Spider, I'm going to tell you right now, your account that you have now is not going to get the win for you. It is going to be given to the account that you normally use.
Yeah.
See, now here's a little side question. Do you think their beef is done, or you think it's going to continue?
Oh, with these two guys, I'm highly doubtful their beef is over. You know, these two guys come into the league. I'm going to say almost simultaneously at the same time, and they have done nothing but talk trash the entire time. You know what I mean? So
You know,
I don't have faith that it's over.
an interesting part with that knockout, if you seen the front kick that Dobson thrown, it actually landed on Cody Garbrandt, but being that he was throwing that cartwheel kick,
Mm-hmm.
it basically rolled him with it, so it minimized the damage. Because if it was the opposite foot, it would have knocked him out.
Right.
I mean, if it was a side kick, you know, versus a push kick, definitely
Right.
would have closed the deal on that.
Yeah,
There,
it
we
would
get
have closed the
ready to
deal because
move on.
you would have pushed him away. You know, it would have pushed
Hmm.
him out and potentially rocked or knocked out Cody Garbrandt if he would have threw that strike.
Yep. And gearing up for our next match, as I see, it is Tiramisu versus the Rainmaker.
Yeah, no, this is one here that I'm excited about. I've been looking forward to this matchup. I mean, since both these guys joined the league, it hasn't panned out that way, you know. But definitely an interesting matchup. Both guys are very, very strong, very fast starters, so that could be detrimental on both sides. One guy's a little heavier on the wrestling, so we're going to see if that plays a factor tonight.
I agree with everything you just
Alright.
said. This is going to be a very interesting fight between these two.
Is it up? Yeah, it's up. I
Yes,
see
it's
it.
up.
I got it.
You got the new account data?
That I do not.
Okay, it's going to be the Rainmaker 505, all one word. That's going to be the title of his stream.
Thank you.
Looks like Spook has finally made his arrival.
Yep. I mean, I got that. Yep.
Shouldn't be saying things like that on stream prep.
I didn't say anything.
I heard you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I sneezed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No. Allergy season, you know,
Yeah.
living in these hot climate areas in the US, you know.
Right.
Alrighty, and it looks like we got Sean O'Malley going
North
against
Star.
Cody No Love Garbrandt potentially.
Yeah, this
Man,
is
how
one.
many of these did
This is one I definitely seen playing out. That somebody here was gonna pick the 4-star O'Malley, and don't let 4-star O'Malley sleep on you. This man is dangerous with the hands. He doesn't have as many moves, of course, as the champion version of Sean O'Malley. We got Rainmaker coming out. It's Cody Garbrandt. We got our second Cody Garbrandt fighter of the evening. Oh, nice head kick by Tiramisu there. Now you got Cody Garbrandt, which is Rainmaker. He is an active champion in our league right now. Tiramisu is a former champion in the league. So both these guys have made it to belts and won belts. So it's bound to be a good fight.
Yeah, you know, and I don't know if
Yeah.
are we having?
Looks like we're having some latency issues. I don't know what the deal is here. Huh.
Well, go ahead and quit out and yeah, just restart that automatic. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, they're gonna go right back into it. Ref staying on top of this stuff, so glad for him.
That is interesting. Once again, like we tell everybody, make sure your internet connection is pretty stable.
Alright, sorry about that, gentlemen. I had to run for a second.
It's all right.
Did I miss
Okay.
anything?
Nah, they lagged
Yeah.
out, so they're gonna rerun.
Yeah, they lagged out. So
Oh.
far, we're grateful that old Boogeyman has real good network connections at his office of business, place of business, because everything is coming through his hub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could host all these for you guys, man, so we'd have stability all the way around, but unfortunately, that's not the case.
No, gone are the days of independent
Absolutely.
servers, unless you're PC.
Okay, so just to let y'all guys know, I cannot. Y'all get on the stream and ask me questions there because I can't keep going. I can't go back and forth throughout the Discord while.
Yeah, to put it on YouTube or on Twitch, so we could. Looks like we having some internet. His whole network reset. Yeah, we can move forward.
So what we'll do is we'll move forward to our next fight, right? So we got our next fight is going to be the Rainmaker versus Dogo. So if y'all want to get those gentlemen into their respective corners.
Rainmaker versus Dogo.
Yeah, as he was one that needed to do his fight a little bit earlier, which is still a prelim fight, so it's no big deal.
I didn't even see that on there.
Yeah, it's the top of the prelims.
Oh, I was looking at the other area we have
If you could comment,
modified.
if you could comment and tag him and let him know we can go ahead and run his fight now. That's what we'll do.
All right.
So we're going to transition over here to Rainmaker versus Doggo.
And Rainmaker's still going to be the host?
Probably not. It'd probably have to be Doggo. Just need to get them in their respective channels. Should be fight number 6, right?
Yeah.
So you want to go down there and tell them the plans?
Oh,
or are we just going to sit here and, it's up to y'all.
No, go down there and
Here, I'll move you. Make it easy. Just so you know, I don't do the DQs here. Not unless it's highly controversial. So just giving you a heads up on that. That is all up to the referee and at the referee's discretion.
Yep.
all right. So we're just waiting on Dogo to hop on.
Yep. All right, there he is. Got him in there. So yeah, guys, sometimes we got to move things around, as y'all know. It's unfortunate it happens, but Rainmaker be fighting 2 fights tonight. He's actually probably going to fight back to back.
Yeah,
with
yeah. He
TLC.
said, he said he's all good with that.
Yeah,
I told Tiramisu after after his thing is verified and good, he can get it ready to go.
right. Well, you just woke up 5 minutes ago to be knocked out 3 times. Oof. Spook. Oil up, buddy.
Oh, I knew it. I know what that means. Spook's coming.
Ooh, spooky.
And I'm actually sitting here in the commentary booth with 2 of his opponents for tonight. Spook has signed up for 3 matches tonight. Game opponent willing to take on 2 legends. You know, just like that. Oh, I'm not gonna repeat that in the stream, but so I don't know who is streaming. Let me see. It's gonna be Derek Lewis versus Alexei Olenek. Interesting picks for these gentlemen, though. Dogo 9
You
2
know,
5 9.
having that 4-star pick option it definitely mixes up the variation
Mm-hmm.
of fighters in a lot of weight classes.
Right.
You know?
I do not have the stream for this one. I don't know Doggos.
Doggo 9 2
I don't
5
know.
9.
Honor.
All right, buddy. Good luck. I don't think I should yap today because I need to lock in.
All right. They still have, they're talking through. We'll mute that for the time being.
Apologies, I must have messed something up. It's Doggo 5-2. What?
9 2 5 9. Just go look in the president's chat.
Oh, got it.
So yeah, guys, we're more than welcome to kind of work with y'all guys the best we can. To get everything set up, get everything rolling. So we don't mind moving things a little bit earlier, moving stuff around. I gotta say, man, interesting picks by both guys. But why?
I mean, Derek Lewis is
Why do I have
always somewhat of a decent pick because of his power in boxing.
Mm-hmm.
But even though his chin has become very much in question as of lately.
It has. That it has, and I can't disagree with you more. That chin has become susceptible and questionable. On into his career a little bit. Went on a 3-fight, or what was I think was a 3-fight win streak. Doggo went on.
Oh snap! Look at Mr. Nicholas. He said he didn't text and drive. Thank you, buddy.
Good job, man. So I don't know if y'all can spot the one little change I made, but like I said, something will be different every single time. 18 guys viewing the stream right now. Appreciate all you guys coming in and viewing and showing some support to the stream. If y'all are new, I can kind of show you if y'all are new. If y'all are new, we've got this screen right here where y'all gentlemen can go on, actually get the. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to copy and paste, but write that down. Y'all can go in there. Y'all can join the open Discord. We can talk about getting y'all into the potential league if there's any new guys out there.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Any interest? We are a sim league, as you can see. We don't fight in competitive mode, but it is a very competitive competition.
Yes.
Going on. You're not going to see too much of a meta play. We try to keep you very clean. And we have a ref in there who's actively watching and making sure fighters don't do certain cheesy moves and sit on
Drops
certain
for the guillotine choke.
transition.
I mean, this is a smart move to take Derek Lewis to the ground.
Because
Yeah.
that power is very deadly. You know,
Mhm.
at one, it's not about if you can avoid it. It's all about when is it gonna land.
Yeah, and Classy's a very smart fighter. He knows what to do down there. He's a champion in another weight class, so he knows how to run this.
And it's no easy feat, you know, being able to wrestle with the heavy, big belly brawlers fighters. You know, it's hard to get them to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, but Olenek has heavy pressure on the ground, so he is going to sit here and he is going to smother and wear down Derek Lewis and try to zap that power. Then right after this, we'll move on to the second Rainmaker fight, him versus Tiramisu, and right after that, we got Ion versus Modified. We got a stacked card tonight. Let me name off a few of these for the guys that are just now tuning in that aren't familiar with our league or don't know but have been keeping up with us. We got Goose versus Data. He gets the submission in the first round to Alexi Olenek.
I shouldn't have picked Derek Lewis.
What a finish!
Crazy how fast that was. I mean, he went in there, he sensed that arm's range. That's not. Oh, he sensed the Darce. I'm sorry. He sensed that Darce choke up and got him out of there early. What are your thoughts on that?
I was hearing talking. Okay.
Yeah, you were. I had to.
Yeah.
All right, Tiramisu is up and running.
Okay, good deal. So we'll have that fight up right after this small little break we have going on here.
Those of you on YouTube, y'all do not get the ads like we do on those watching Twitch. So we are pausing for a brief moment for, like you said, for an ad break.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, not an ad break. I'm sorry. There shouldn't be an ad popping up. I was just saying we're gonna take a short break for a second while I get all this stuff situated, get these next two guys in here and ready to go.
Yeah, Tiramisu was here. He disappeared.
All right, well, if y'all could just get with him.
Yeah, I'm talking to him now.
Okay.
He's ready.
Cool.
He's in there. He should be in their fight channel. Just got to move Classy down in there.
So Spook, all I'm gonna tell you is they do not have to ban their fighters till right up before the fight. Just like you don't have to pick your fighters till right up before the fight. So go back over to Rainmaker switch here, guys. Yeah, Nicholas, you're good. You got a little time. You know, you're a little bit, like I say, later in the card. You're kind of mid, so you'll be all right. Spook says he's already feeling tired. He said sleepy night. Looks like he might have. I forget I'm on stream, so I can only say so much. I'm gonna be nice, Spook. I'm gonna tell you what I really miss, guys, and I'm not trying to downplay Twitch by any means, but I mean, Mixer was such a good platform to run stuff like this on.
Yep.
I'd like to kind of get us over into the. No, Master Chief, I didn't mean mid like that. I mean he's mid card.
I mean, you know, facts are facts. I mean, I
don't put words in my mouth though.
I ain't saying anything. All I'm just saying is facts are facts. I'm just verifying what Master Chief said.
Spook, Mixer was a good platform.
It was.
Before they started taking over, before Facebook actually got their hands on it, Mixer was top tier and platform wise. There was so much more stuff to do.
And it ran so much smoother.
Yeah.
I mean, Twitch has come a long way. On the Xbox platform, but it's missing just a certain je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
Is it up?
Is what up?
There it is. Okay, finally popped up.
Yeah, he's up.
Oh, see, yeah, Twitch does have an ad right now.
Yeah, but it's not showing on mine. Which is the crazy part. Yeah, so I guess some of y'all guys get ads and then some of y'all don't. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that.
It's a little delayed on certain
Yeah.
platforms.
I was saying there's another one. So what it must do is hit guys with different timed ads or something. I don't know, man. I could turn it down for y'all. And if we don't start seeing a whole lot off of these ads, then I'm probably gonna turn them down a whole lot. Really, the biggest part has been people subscribing.
Yeah, we're back. At least some.
Yeah, I see 'em.
All right, here we go with what matchup is it? Another bantamweight. Another bantamweight
This
fight.
is the bantamweight that they were originally supposed to do. These two guys before Tiramisu disconnected.
That's right. Are you editing the records as we go along, or is that something that you need me to try to do?
No, I'm doing both.
All right.
Yeah, because I've already got the win and loss up there. That is crazy. I'm telling you, I don't think I'm gonna be able to hold back being that close to somebody doing that.
No, I couldn't either.
I mean, it is what it is, right? Face to face. Yeah. I have, I've had some rough spars in the pit, so it might do a little flashback of PTSD and catch a flying knee in that situation.
Right. It's hard, especially when you're that close. Everybody's got that little itch. You see, oh, I'm that close, man. I can finish this fight right here. What are you talking about, O'Malley? Is not wearing red shorts. You sure are very talkative today. Did somebody say that?
I don't say anything about.
Yeah, no clue.
Yeah. I don't know. His nerves might have gotten the best of him after being on the card so much tonight.
I'm telling you, it's like he stayed up late last night. No joke, it's not in the booth. He stayed up late last night. Why is that not showing through? That is crazy.
Oh, the commentary? Who's...
Get that back up there.
You guys are letting it go, standing right in the pocket, just smacking each other.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Spook is, and I mean Tiramisu is standing right, just standing there, waiting for Rainmaker to come in so he could catch him.
This could be potentially the second fight of the night, but the Class is able to come out here. Well, Rainmaker is most unknown is able to come out here and get a submission win if he can keep this on the ground. But Tiramisu's no slouch when it comes out there. You see, he reverses that strike and gets back. It gets into half guard position.
I don't know. Can he roll into that transition into a Kimura?
If you have high sub defense, no. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I'm sorry. You have to have high sub offense in order to get that.
And with that strike, it sounds like he has taken some major damage. You already see the bruising forming on the right cheek, I mean. It's kind of hard to tell with O'Malley's hair in a way. It's very...
O'Malley gets rocked with the left hand. Oh, but he drops Cody with an elbow.
Oh! That elbow came out of nowhere. You all know Cody's chin.
Gets out of that. That's crazy, man. But it shows the Classic got a little too comfortable in that exchange. Thought he rocked him and was going to be able to finish him off. But Tiramisu makes him pay for
it actually kind of reminds me of Cody Garber's actual fights.
Yeah. Well, and I'll tell y'all, man, another thing for y'all to stick through is pay attention to the new posters and stuff that are made for the main events, because I'm thinking about doing the main and co-main events like that. I just want to know what y'all start talking when y'all see it. So stay tuned, man. Got a little while.
Nice reversal by Tiramisu and he gets right back to his feet.
And appreciate all y'all guys willing to step in short notice, man. It's really helped. I'm not gonna say save the card, but sack the card to 14 fights again. And just so y'all know, Croc did put his walker down again today. Willing to step back in the octagon, huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, I ain't put the walker down, dragging that thing into the ring with me. And I'm gonna use it to lay over Spook's head. Nasty slip elbow. Another one by Tiramisu.
So
That slip this whole fight.
yeah, Master Chief, I agree that I would. If you're sitting there taunting that close and pointing at me in the face, I'm probably fixing to start you. It's kind of gotten to a standoffish point here with both guys not really wanting to throw too much heat. Chance himself getting knocked out.
Yeah, because the damage has already been done to the Rainmakers, Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah.
So he's going to be a little bit more reserved now, especially knowing that Cody doesn't have the best chin. And has been hit hard, twice already?
Yeah. Yeah, he got caught with that elbow. That right there, man, Rainmaker, he needs to put one down the pipe. If I'm Garbrandt right there and he points at me like that, I'm going for that cartwheel kick. And he gets rocked again with a spinning head kick right at the end of the round, but he's able to survive. I mean, at this point, if you're Rainmaker, the fight definitely needs to be taken back down to the ground. He needs to go down there and try to put in some work and save his chin a little bit. He is bleeding bad right now.
That spinning heel kick almost looked like the kick that Robert Whitaker took from Paulo Costa last night in the UFC 298 event.
Yeah.
And those of y'all who missed it, it's not going to be a spoiler. Volkanovski lost to Ilia Topuria.
He did, man, and that's how I said. Me and Croc actually had a discussion about this before the fights yesterday. I just had a bad feeling, and I actually picked Ilya to win by a second round knockout.
Yeah, mine was decision, but I still figured that he was going to come out ahead, especially with Volkanovski coming back so quickly, 4 months after a knockout.
Yeah,
and just to get starched again. This time by a right hook, clean on the jaw.
Yeah, it was set up by a beautiful left hook. He ducks, he slides under, and he gets his right hook over the top and just drops both to the ground.
And which the speed that strike came.
Doc's
Here goes the Doc, and that's probably for Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah, like I was saying at the end of the last round, that eye was looking nasty.
Strong possibility it could be over. And bloody. This fight might be over. It is
over.
Unfortunate series of events there. You'd like to see fights like that going on into the latter parts of the round.
And this is his bantamweight class, so it doesn't go against his heavyweight record.
Right.
But at least he leaves on the night on the day 1-1.
I mean, hey, hats off to Tiramisu. He went in there, he damaged him enough, and he did his thing. Unfortunate for Classy, he picked a character that does not have the strongest chin. He was able to take a lot of punishment, but at the end of the day, it happened. He ended up getting finished by damage. Let's see, we got next Ion Absent versus Modified. This is actually a ranked fight. Both these guys are ranked. So Ion is ranked number 9 in welterweight. Modified is ranked number 10. It was short notice, so we couldn't change up the whole card just for that. You know what I mean? So we went ahead and put them in the early prelims. They're going to be the last fight of the early prelims, so it's going to be a banger to start. But one of the fights to start this card. I think it's a really good matchup.
Question: I've meant to ask this before off stream, but it's okay asking on stream anyway. So how often do the emotes play across the screen?
Every time. Every time they're put up there, they play.
So it just depends on what platform you're watching it on if it actually plays across your screen.
Yeah. No. It'll play across. It'll play across YouTube as well. So everything will come up because I'm pulling this directly off of what I use to put them on the platform. So it'll show up on either. the comments will show up, the emotes will show up.
Because it doesn't show it on my it shows it in the chat, but it doesn't show it across the screen on my phone and tablet and PC.
You might be missing
All
them
the
too
time.
because they're not that big.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not like if you're not really looking for them, they're not.
Yeah, sometimes they pop up, but
Right.
not all the time.
Where are we at? Modify. Got a lot of guys willing to step in here, yo. See, it's not gonna pop up right now because I don't have it on this screen.
Oh, that's why. Okay. So
Yeah.
it's during the regular.
Yeah, during the regular fights, I actually do everything live where everybody can see it. Modify says he needs about 5 minutes. So I'm gonna tell y'all guys, I don't know, yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. If y'all sign up for fights, come on, man, be ready for them. Don't be playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Be in here. I know you're listening.
Yes, indeed. Bad Tinkerbells. And those of
So, I
y'all
mean,
who
hey.
know me from the league, know what gift that is.
So what what are y'all thoughts on the fight so far, guys?
Real good. We've had 2 finishes and 1 knockout already. Zoomed right through these couple fights. Oh no, we had 1 knockout, 1 submission, and 1 doctor stoppage.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 1 doctor stoppage, 1 knockout, 1 submission.
So all we missing is the decision finish.
Yeah, and those are going to be a little bit more difficult to come by, but I definitely see guys. Yeah, we don't have to know that, Nicholas. There's we don't need to know that. See who we got next, because if I have to, we'll push up.
You're welcome, good boy. You go potty.
What?
So since we are waiting on Modify, we're gonna go ahead and push past this fight. We're gonna get Data. Data, if you want to go to your channel and grab Goose and bring him to your channel as well. That's gonna be the last channel you were on. Actually, it's gonna be the lowest. Should be 11.
All right.
I'll sit here and make everybody wait.
Oh, you stinky. You need a bath.
Like we already got Goose in there. Good deal.
Move your butt. Go lay down. Go lay down, Bubba.
So you know his stream name, right?
Go lay down. Yes. You said his is up?
It should be soon. Us making you laugh is helping that. It's kind of gross.
Dude.
So yeah, I know you're listening. Just give it some time. Wait, give mine a 5 minute.
I don't see his.
He's not up live yet, but he will be.
Okay.
I have faith in him. So yep, next one's coming through, guys. We got Goose versus Data, and they are going to be facing off in flyweight. We got a couple little flyweight matches, bantamweight matches, trying to build these divisions up, get these guys some title challengers up there. We've been mixing up divisions, mixing up, the rankings, big time.
So Data streaming.
Yeah.
Okay. I was looking for Goose's.
Oh no, baby. Yeah, it's Data. So yeah, how about in the chat, man? To tell us some fights you would like to see. I mean, what are some fights you'd like to see out there?
I mean, we down for suggestions, potentially to do for matchups.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as they make sense in the rankings,
right? It's always got to make sense, sir.
I mean, of course, we have the final say of it. But for those who are just tuning in and who do not know, we do have a tournament coming up this Thursday, and we have a prize at the end of the tournament. for the winner.
Yep.
This is the first actually prize tournament that we're having in Reign FC. And we're looking forward to see the outcome of this event because it's something that we're definitely looking forward to having potentially in the future and to continue.
Right. What do we got going on here? Data is offline for some reason now. Is it showing for you?
No,
Okay, I got it refreshed. It's
I
good.
see him. You mean is it showing that he's offline or showing that
Well,
it's
it wasn't showing that he was online, so it was kind of throwing me off a little bit there.
All right, and this is our first 5-star match of the evening. We have Brandon Moreno being used by Goose, and Data is using Kai Kara France. So this is an interesting matchup. Kai Kara France doesn't have the best ground game, and Moreno is a beast, a monster on the ground. And already, off the rip, these two start firing off at each other. I don't even recall if they even touch gloves. Moreno has that nasty dog in him where that he just doesn't back down. He's always going to move forward, and he's going to throw a lot of power. Kai has real good kickboxing, decent power, but Moreno is a whole beast. And he sits Kai Kara France down, which is being used by Data early off the rip. We're about 40 seconds in, and he dropped him down. He dropped him already. So.
All right, so it looks like our Mana 5 versus Ion Absent fight is actually scrapped due to Ion Absent. Said he had enough time to do the fight. Mana 5 wasn't here in time. He has stuff he has to go run and do. He'll be back in time for the main event. And that's understandable. Well, you know when these cards are starting, you don't need to be somewhere else doing something else. So don't ask for a fight if you're not willing to show up. And Ion accepted the fight short notice, you know what I mean? So.
Yep. And these two gladiators are still going at it, relentless. Nice elbow by Goose, and another lead hook by Goose. Ooh, nasty digging body shot. Right now, those last couple exchanges, nice Data is not looking good.
Well, he's just got to get his rhythm and his timing. You go from fighting light, heavy, and heavyweights, middleweights, to switching down to flyweights. This is a big difference here. I don't know if you see for the people calling for Clark versus Wompsy. Nice elbow there. And Nicholas, I wasn't ignoring your question, but the NBA All-Star game, I probably won't be watching that. Another check
NBA.
elbow.
Oh, man.
That's a dangerous shot, man. That's something a lot of guys have been working on. You can catch it off that block. If you can block the body strap, you get an elbow right in there.
Well, see, me versus the Boogeyman, sounds like a good fight on paper.
It's either going to go one of two ways, y'all.
Yeah, me hitting him and him hitting the mat.
Or either that or Croc running out there and just falling over in the first couple minutes,
No, it's a whole different match. It's a whole different match. We are sparring partners out there. Not saying I wouldn't fight them. I will fight anybody. I don't turn down any fights. If I'm retired, I'm not. Of course, I'm gonna turn down fights. But the type of fights that we put on behind the scenes for our fellow gym mates and stuff out there is totally different than what we put on the show.
Yeah, they're those fights that are whispered about in the backgrounds.
Yeah, you would think it's two wild monkeys fighting each other if you put us in the ring, because we're trying to end it real quick.
Yeah.
It was like that character from Family Guy, the greased up naked deaf guy.
Right.
There's a lot of secrets and stuff that we don't want to put out there, and it would be exposing. We would expose each other. Just put it like that.
Oh, Daddy gets rocked there. Daddy gets rocked again. He gets dropped. Goose is putting on a clinic with his striking right now. You know, this is another one of those fights. Data stepped in short notice to fight this guy. You know. Oh, gets dropped again. Yeah,
and there it goes. You know,
good time here.
That power that Moreno possesses, that speed and power. That's something that it catches you early and it starts steamrolling real quick downhill.
Right.
We have what is it, NDX 816 asking to join the commentary team like DC. Well, DC isn't a good commentator, so that means that you will get fired real quick off our team.
NDX, which one are you in the league, bro? ZDZ Claw. We'll discuss it. We'll discuss it.
Here we go.
We'll discuss it.
End of round number 1. What a fight. What a fight.
Yeah, you know, they just coming out here getting outclassed on the feet right now. He's got
and that right side is busted up.
It's that elbow, man. I don't know if you noticed the last fight that he was in. Goose definitely had to watch a little bit safe. I'm not trying to give him too much credit, but you can see that little elbow is something that Data had struggled with in his last fight. So I don't know if it's a vision problem, Croc. I don't know if he's getting to that Michael Bisping-esque stage of his career where he's just not seeing things from that side. But it's something he's going to have to work on. He gets caught with it again there.
Oh, and a takedown attempt by Data with Kai Kara France. That's a bold move right there.
He's busted open again. Nice, and he's stunned Moreno, but he gets caught again.
Nice,
and see, the thing is Goose is making these reads, man. Perfect reads. He's making the read on the body shot, and he's throwing that elbow right after.
And it makes it a little tough for Data because he has to be able to close that gap to not allow the doctor to come in.
And so what's the best option for a shot on a lot of the exchanges is the body, but Goose is making beautiful reads and making Data pay.
Hey, don't actually see a lot of clinch work being used either.
No, I mean, Data's going to always probably be the one that's engaged in the clinches. Yeah, we've done a good job so far, Jay.
It looks like Data's pretty exhausted right now. It looks like his punches don't have a lot of zip behind him.
See, it's a very predictable style of fight that Data's using right now. So, you know, if I'm his gym, if I'm his training partners and coaches right now, it's time to get back to the drawing board and attempt to revamp his style just a little bit. Because right now, Goose is having a lot of success on these counter shots. And see what Goose is doing right here is he's letting Data land these 1-2 punch combinations on his block, and he's willing to throw an exchange afterwards when Data tries to get another 2 pieces going. So in all likelihood, Data needs to get this fight to the ground because he's not winning in the stand-up exchange right now. Brandon Moreno, who is Goose, is just putting on a connect striking with him. Jumps down. It looks like he's going to try to go for the finish, the ground and pound. He misses the first strike. Data's able to pull him down in the full guard. Croc, man, what's your thoughts right now? You went silent on me.
Well, you know, it is rare for me to go silent. But I was just watching it, taking in, and I was looking at the comments. I was trying to figure out what Call Me Jay was saying that Goose will be the next champion. And I mean, anybody has that capability. But with this performance that these two gladiators are putting on tonight, I would say he has still a long road to go ahead of him.
Yeah.
It's just that it is a bad styles make fights, and this style right now is
jumps
is beating
down.
up Data pretty bad.
Data's probably not going to get out of this one. He does, because Moreno decides to throw an elbow there. And it's still a
Yes.
dangerous place to be on the ground with Data. As much as you may think, oh, just because I'm beating him and able to jump down there and hurt him, Data's still a dangerous fighter down there.
But Data needs to be able to relax and keep
Yeah.
Goose down there, because if he stands up, that doctor might come in.
Yeah,
High probability.
We don't want to step up and stand up right now, but it looks like Moreno is going to stand up and attempt to go right back to work with his strikes.
And he
There it is again.
and he stays close to him.
Yeah, Data is just treading water right now. And he hasn't really been able to hurt Moreno too much. He's rocked him a couple times, but Data's struggling in there in this weight class. You definitely see the heavier weights are for Data. He was, like I said, he was willing to step in short notice, both these guys.
Well, the problem that Data ran into, he didn't use his kickboxing. He tried to box with Kai Kara France, and kicks are Kai's pretty much bread and butter. But he decided to try to stand in the pocket and trade with Goose, who's using Brandon Moreno, and that's always a bad, tough night out for anybody.
Yeah.
No matter who's using Brandon, it's always tough to finish that character.
Right. But you know, I'm not going to count Data out until the fight's over. And he just gets dropped right there with the right uppercut.
You know, and Kai really, I mean, he doesn't feel like a 5-star fighter. Honestly, I think he should be, a 4.5 star. He should just be a 4-star.
Yeah, 4-star for sure.
You know, he's not on the caliber with these top tier 4.5 star fighters in UFC 5.
Right. He rolls him here, but he's only got 99 seconds left. I doubt he's going to be able to lock this in on somebody with submission defense like Brandon Moreno. But he is able to weather the storm, survive, and come out in round number 3. So now we need to see how the stamina is going to look at Moreno coming out after attempting to finish the fight in the second round. He came really close to doing that. Yeah, Master Chief, unfortunately, we don't have corners to stop the fight. So it just goes until the referee decides, hey, I've seen enough.
Yeah, the ref or the doc comes in. Oh.
Yeah, but look
okay,
how
they just
much
showed that.
Moreno's throwing in there. 170 strikes in round number 2.
I mean, these are flyweights.
Yeah, it's still an insane number, though. That elbow, man, has been money for Moreno tonight. Kai Kara France is going to have to pull something out drastic. Oh, and he gets slip uppercut and dropped again.
Is he gonna be able to? Ooh, is he gonna be able to finish him? That was the delayed hit.
Oh,
What-
Kara
did
France takes the back. Yeah, it was definitely delayed there. Goes for the back
Okay.
mount. Goose is wise to that. Pushes him back off to backside control. Moreno rolls over, gets him in full guard. Yeah, this is another place you don't want to be. You don't want to be here taking a lot of shots on that cut. So right now he's got him on the opposite side, but looks like Moreno's going for the armbar.
And Kai Kara France does have
Gonna
very
try to
low
lock it up.
submission defense.
Kara France is able to roll out or get out of that though. Moreno is still on top. Looks like he's going for the triangle choke.
Rolls him
Kara
over.
France tries to get out. It looks like he's going to lock it in. He's got it
Nope.
locked in and Data taps out. What a performance there though by Goose, man. Goose went out there and did exactly what he should do. He goes out there, he wins the fight. Pretty dominant fashion.
And the crazy part, it wasn't even him trying to make it a dirty fight.
No. No, it definitely was not him trying to make it a dirty fight at all. Yeah. So yeah, Goose is good, man. Goose went out there and showed that he's been improving. He's been doing good. Claw. Hats off to him and kudos for him going out there and winning. It's like we might have an ad break in progress, so we're gonna give these other guys a little bit to get their bearings. Spook, if you're still watching, you get Spook in his fight channel. Like I said, we're gonna push past that Ion and Modify fight.
Mr. Nicholas and Snow are in their channel. Oh no, that's the party.
Yeah,
Oops.
fight party.
Okay, the next fight is
It's actually Riddled gonna be fighting Mr. Snow. Next fight is Data versus Spook, and then after that we got the long-awaited fight between Croc and the Spook. And Spook actually called you out.
oh yeah, he did. You know, I don't know why, but don't get it twisted, y'all. Y'all could be like, oh, y'all want to fight the Croc or yada yada yada. Doesn't mean I'm a accept. It just happens to be that he said any weight class, and this isn't the one I picked, but this is where he needed a fight at, and I'm ready to oblige. But we'll see how that
So Spook
competition goes. But Data probably has a fire in his belly after that last match he just had, so expect him to come out here guns a blazing and try to finish off Spook.
But also at the same time, you got to sit here and imagine, Spook, what's the last performance by Data? So is there going to be a reminiscence of kind of what happened in the last fight? Is he going to come out with a lot of the same game plan, or is he going to stick with what he knows best?
I mean, I expect Data to adjust.
Yeah.
Not every fighter fights the same way, especially after a loss. Heck, we just seen Data. We just seen that with the Rainmaker fight, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, Rainmaker come out there on a dominant performance in his first one. He comes out and the second one he's not as lucky.
Yep. So maybe we'll see a trend tonight. Those who had multiple fights might not win both fights.
Mm-hmm. Or
it'll
all
be
three fights.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting if Spook comes out victorious in all his fights, or if he goes on that a crazy losing skid.
Right.
And
yeah, so we don't do we only do interviews for the main and co-main event. I know it was a good performance on his. Spook saying he's winning all three.
So you love to see that type of confidence coming out of all gladiators.
Yeah, so we do have the next
and Gladettes, wink wink.
The next two fights are ready, by the way. Actually, I would probably say next 3 or 4 fights.
Actually, I'm fighting next after this?
Yeah, next.
All right, hold on. Let me go. I'll be right back, brother.
All right. So we got Carlos Condit versus, looks like Spook is choosing Jorge Masvidal. Here we go. Carlos Condit is Data, and Spook is using Jorge Masvidal. Spook coming in saying he's fixing to win all 3 of these fights. He's already got blueprints laid out for him. In the fight against Data, he's seen what happened in the last fight, but also at the same time, Data has something to learn off of. Try not to make the same mistakes twice.
All right, I am back.
Nice leg kick by Masvidal there. Spook's actually a little bit more cautious with his throwing style than you would normally see. Nice knee by Data. Catches another one in the body on Masvidal there. Looks like he's going for the dump. He does. He dumps him down the full guard. Nice work by Data there. Masvidal is not able to try to get out of that one. Like he was trying to go for an arm triangle maybe. But he's going to get right back to his feet. Looks like he wants to keep this on the feet against Spook.
I mean, he is using Carlos Condit, which he's not very much known for his groundwork.
It's like Data's definitely mixing it up a little bit more and a little better than he was in his previous fight. Spook's playing a lot more reserved than usual, though. I mean, and that may be due to the cardio concerns of Masvidal, which shouldn't be as crazy as they are, but.
Or it could be nerves. He has a lot on his plate. on his mind right now.
Nice takedown by Data there. Spook's able to trip and get right back to his feet, though. Beautiful work by Spook on the defensive side. Data's got to be careful with the volume that he's throwing out right now. He's putting a lot of strikes out there, and this could be very bad for him going on in the later rounds. This might be by Spook's a little bit more reserved. I don't know if you noticed if you watched the fight between me and him, I did expose his gas tank. So this might be a plan in here is to slow it down a little bit and try to conserve a little bit for later in the fight. And don't take it as Spook does not have a good gas tank. Spook actually does have a good gas tank. I was just for that. I would say that extra way is.
Just that his MPG isn't as good as all the top tier fighters.
Yeah, and that's something. Spook has grown tremendously. Don't get me wrong with that. He is from where he started this league, Croc, night and day. To be able to sit in here and fight some of the best guys and stay pretty consistent and stick with them throughout 5 rounds, hey, I got hats off to that guy. So, I mean, knowing that you got
Spook is the type of young man to not back down. He wants to fight everybody. He wants all the smoke. He's like Bortz.
Yep. Oh, nice stun by Data there. Yeah, he is like the wolf. You know, he comes in, he says, I'm going to smash everybody. They just got to start trying to slow down the pace here a little bit. He's starting to win. This might have been the game plan going in for Spook. He's tend to got Data slowed down just a little bit. So now he can start to pick up the pace and really start to hurt him. Nice exchange of left hooks there, and they got to be careful throwing left hooks into Masvidal exchanging, because Masvidal is probably going to be better than exchange when you're using somebody like Carlos Condit. So I got Croc here with me, but he's staring very intently at this fight right now, knowing that he has a fight coming up right after with Spook himself.
Yeah, I apologize. It's going to be a little hard for me to concentrate on doing both commentary when I do have a fight coming up, like you said.
Nice 4-piece combination there by Masvidal. And I mean, Data right now, he needs to step back and visualize for a little bit instead of just, going all out. Nice flying knee attempt, but he misses it. Nice body roll. Oh, he rocks Masvidal with the body roll. Drops him. Looks like he's going to go for the finish. He's going to go for the armbar here. No, he goes directly for the finish.
What channel was I in?
Hmm?
What channel was I in?
None. Rocks Masvidal again. That's what I was saying about Masvidal. You got to be real careful using him. 187 strikes thrown for Jorge Masvidal. I did not see Spook throwing that many shots. That is crazy. But 125 significance thrown by Data. So I mean, these guys' gas tanks are going to be kind of on par with each other going into the second round, if not identical.
Yeah, probably it was what it was is Spook was pressing a lot of buttons as Condit was coming in. Yeah.
And a lot of times,
and that does drain the cardio
Masvidal
too.
is tired here. I mean, but like I said, it's kind of even because you got Condit throwing quite a few little labored shots here. There it is. He catches him with that counter hook. I've been waiting on him to try to counter those body shots. Nice spinning head kick there by Condit, but wasn't a lot of steam behind that one. Yeah, definitely. Call. It's a big round for Data. Oh, but Data gets stunned a little bit there. Yeah, Data's coming out here looking like he has something to prove after his last performance.
And that's the thing you can't do. You can't just get too comfortable in the pocket with Masvidal. He does come from that backyard street fighting background. You know, he is all about the boxing and throwing them hands.
Nice body knee attempt there. Masvidal wise to it. He goes ahead and catches it. I was surprised he didn't dump him there. But right now, this round here, I'm not going to say Data needs to take off, but he needs to slow the pace down a little bit. And if I'm Spook, it's really, you know, looking for some bigger counter shots here, trying to get a couple rocks at times, get this fight to turn around your way and potentially take round number 2 and go into round number 3 tied up. Oh, Data gets caught going to the body there again. That's twice he's caught him with that uppercut going to the body. Had the 2-piece, had an uppercut followed up behind it. They just got to be real careful about that. That might be the end off if he doesn't stop dipping down so heavy. Another uppercut by Masvidal. Nice clinch work. Nice body shot by Masvidal. Another uppercut, but it's the other side this time. I mean, Data is standing right in this man's face. And it's crazy seeing 2 pressure fighters come together, you know what I mean? Because somebody has to notify. Nice uppercut there by Spook. He takes Spook down to the ground. Is he going to do anything with it? He does. He blocks it, gets side control out of that. Beautiful work by Data there. He's going to go for the back. Spook wise to that. Let's see what Data tries out of this one. Oh, he takes the back. Spook wisely gets back to his feet. Must keep it standing. He doesn't have a whole lot left in the gas tank. Nice flying knee, but it looks like that one got blocked. What a fight, guys. I mean, this has been a really great performance. Spook gets another rock. So, like I said, man, Spook needed to land these big shots to try to take this round. We'll go 1-1 going into the last. And maybe both these guys have the exact same stamina going into round number 3 again. Data's got to try to get out of here. Oh, and he rocks Spook. Got to be careful throwing so much, though. Nice body kicks. Goes for the head kick, but he's winded. What a back and forth exchange, man.
Yeah, this is a very grimy.
It's a dirty fight.
It's a dirty
Data makes
fight.
some dirty fights. They're so grueling too. I mean, it's got one of those feels to it, you know, one shot might end this. Nice spinning elbow by Data. Data's become a little bit more reserved with what he's willing to throw out there. Masvidal goes for the dump. Masvidal's wise to that one. If Data would not have got those hands up, I had a feeling that fight would have been over with that one. Beautiful body kick. Beautiful elbow. Oh, he's winning. He gets knocked out with an uppercut. Wow.
And it is all over. Finish him.
And you know, it looked like up to that point, Data was starting to have a turning point in the last round, or the second round. Looked like he was starting to turn it around, and Masvidal slapped right underneath that arm and catches him with an uppercut he'd never seen coming.
Yeah, yes indeed.
So we got our next fight up. It's going to be
Actually, I
Crouch versus
need
Spook.
what's his gamer tag?
Spook Zerp. Or maybe it's just Spook. And I'll tell you, man, Spook is a tough fight for anybody. He's changed his style up so much that you really kind of don't know which way it's gonna go. Well, Croc, you ready?
Mhm.
Give me just a second.
All right.
Oh, there you are. I was just messaging you. So we got next up, man. We got Croc versus Spook. I'm sure it's gonna be Spook Zerp streaming yet again. Croc coming out gonna be in the red corner. Croc making his second debut since retirement. And he actually wasn't even going to take this fight. He told me at first, nah, I really don't want to take the fight. So we ended up getting Joker to take on Mr. Nicholas. But then all of a sudden at the end, he's like, you know what? I'll go ahead and take on a fight. So I'm like, okay. And Spook just kind of seemed to assert himself into that conversation.
It should be an interesting one.
Oh,
I haven't fought Croc very much, but
yeah,
as you can tell, Spook's not bad.
Spook is not bad, man. The Spook he's one of those dangerous fighters, man. It's hard to pinpoint what he's great at, but he's good all around. You know what I mean? So he's a tough stylistic matchup for a lot of guys. He's a puzzle that's harder to figure out. It takes about 3 rounds to figure out a guy like him, but by that time you've already taken too much damage, so it's hard to continue. And I've been in the ring with him, so I know just as well as anybody else that hey, he's a tough fight, man. He gets up here and he's made a complete turnaround since he first come to the league. He comes up here and he puts himself in there with everybody. So what are y'all's thoughts on that fight, man? We got 13 guys in here. What are y'all thinking about this? Got Spook willing to step up. He's stepping up into his second match of the evening out of 3. He's also got a fight later on with ZDZ Claw, which is in DX816 in the chat. And we also got our next fight up after this. It's going to be Joker versus Mr. Nicholas. So I don't know if you want to ref that one or you want Croc to ref that one. I'm going to leave that up to y'all.
I'll ref it.
Okay. I appreciate everybody that's been sticking with us. We got 13 constant viewers. We got up to 20 at one point. I'd like to see more of y'all joining in here and helping us do this thing, man. I've got to the point with the league where the wins and losses to me don't matter. I just enjoy the fights. I enjoy setting all this thing up, going through each card, watching y'all guys grow, get better. Once I feel that we've got to the point where we just have some of the most dominant guys in the league, I probably will hang my gloves back up again. But for now, I'm in here to help y'all get better. Yeah, you ain't lying, Data. So anyway, speaking of the new update, man, the pressure fighters have been put at I'm not gonna say a disadvantage, but it's harder to pressure guys than it used to be. So now you got to kind of stay away, stick and jab, stick and move, and really work the stamina. It makes you be a little bit more consistent with what you throw and a little more patient.
I agree with that. I'm gonna have to rework my entire way of fighting for this.
We're gonna get in there. We did talk about that live on stream, but we need to get in there and work with you. We haven't got the chance to get in there and work with you like we would like to. But we're gonna work on that. Croc goes straight for the takedown. He doesn't even waste any time.
Oh wow.
Really odd pick for both guys when you really sit and think about the style of fight. I mean, Crocs is understandable, but Spook coming out for Uriah Faber was a crazy pick.
I agree.
And one thing about Croc is he is comfortable off the bat. This is not a position you're going to hold him in that he's not comfortable. Looked like Croc attempted an armbar there, but Spook was wise to that one. And I'm going to tell you something you're going to notice about Croc that you're not going to notice about a lot of fighters. He switches stance a lot.
He does. He really does, and it's interesting. It gives people
Another
a
takedown
different
attempt.
look.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'd have to agree with that statement that you sent me. It kind of hurt me too, so I had to kind of revamp what I do, how I approach things. It'd be wise for a lot of guys to do that in here that tend to be real heavy on the striking and real heavy on the volume they throw out to make a couple changes.
Yeah, I definitely know I'm gonna have to.
The game evolves, we got to evolve with it, right?
Dang right. Just like MMA, it's always evolving. You always got to change your skill set.
Yep, and when we feel we're too old to evolve anymore, I guess we'll just move to the commentary side of things, huh?
Right.
The exchanges here, though, I don't know which guy's got more power. I want to say Edgar, but at the same time, with the chin of Edgar, it would kind of make it seem like Uriah may actually have a power advantage because the chin is so low on Frankie Edgar.
I have to agree. I have to agree.
But being in there with the Croc is a totally different realm. Me and him spar all the time, a lot. I can't tell you how many times we've thrown him now. We've been in there, we've sparred, but he's a different monster. Very methodical with the way he throws. He's a points fighter. Where Spook, normally goes in there looking for the knockout. Croc's not necessarily looking for that. If it comes, it comes. Looks like we got another takedown by Uriah. He doesn't do anything with it though. And Spook's almost got Croc into his game a little bit. All you need Croc's doing. He doesn't normally throw this one.
No, he doesn't. Sorry about that. I had
you're
to
good.
step away for a second.
Exciting fight card thus far, man. We actually have Riddled and the Snow Mexican. We're going to have those coming up right after Joker and Mr. Nicholas, which is next after this fight. So y'all stay tuned in. We've got a lot of good fights up this card. They only get better as we go. Not saying that these fights haven't been great up to this point, but they just get better. Because the higher in this card you get, the higher you get in this card, the more you have to lose.
The main card is the main card for a reason.
Yeah. I got you, Nicholas. So we'll have Joker up there in your channel. Data is actually going to referee that fight for us. Joker,
Yes,
I
I
appreciate
am.
you being a trooper, man. And he was one of our commentators. So, Data, if you don't mind giving him just a little bit of a break in between, maybe doing a couple for us. Maybe
Yeah, that's
give him the
fine.
boots for a little bit, give him a little bit of a rest. Because he's done the last, I think, 2 cards for us. Done a great job.
I'll get with Joker and talk it over, but if he wants, I'll take over commentary for the rest of this fight card. It don't matter to me.
Okay, yeah, it's up to y'all. I'll leave that between you two gentlemen.
Let's go. You can do this. Keep going forward.
You give me a takedown, Croc. I think he looks like, I'm not going to say waiting in the wings. I'm not going to give too much away because I know guys like to stream tonight and maybe watching and listening to the commentary as the fight goes on. Which we haven't made a rule against him. If he does secure a takedown, I don't know if they're going to give it to him there at the end of the round. Croc was 3 for 8. Yeah, look at the accuracy, of the total strikes compared to what Uriah Faber was able to put out. Croc had a couple more seconds of ground control. He did throw more significant strikes, which is a little off for Croc. But looking at that fight as an overall, I'm probably going to lean 10-9 towards Croc now. Really, really close first round though.
Yeah, it's really close, but I guess I'd have to agree.
Hey, yeah, 10-9 Croc going into that one. Spook did a great job, but didn't give me enough to, warrant me giving him the round. It was close though.
Yes, 10-9, but very close.
Yeah, I'd have to agree, Master Chief. Your coaching might have worked a little bit getting him that takedown at the end of the round. Croc is being really aggressive going into this one.
He is. He's gonna have to be careful about his stamina. But that being said, you haven't seen too many body hits in this.
No,
As
they're
I say
actually
that,
starting
they both
to,
throw
they're starting
knees.
to pick it up in this round. I was just fixing to say that. You don't really see a fight where Spook looks a little out of his element, but if there ever is a fight where he's going to look a little out of his element, it's going to be this one right here. Croc's a puzzle, and he never really throws a lot of the same things twice. I mean, everybody's repetitive at times, but Croc has a good arsenal. Nice. It was a beautiful head kick by Croc there. He kind of snuck that one in.
I must have missed it when I blinked.
Croc threw a jab, a head kick, and it went pretty well. It was no rock, so it definitely did a little bit. I don't see how the fans aren't liking this. They're over there booing. This has been a good fight so far. Uriah Faber gets the takedown there. Oh, Uriah Faber actually gets full mount. I didn't think he'd be able to get that one. Croc's able to get right back to his feet. That's something that's been money for him all night, too, is that oblique kick.
It has been. Not a single one has been checked.
Oh, he didn't move forward with that one. Like he's starting to tire a little bit. You got to be careful throwing so much. It's not giving himself enough time to recover, enough room. Caught that kick there, went to a spinning elbow, but he wasn't able to get it. Another oblique kick. Nice leg kick by Spook. Nice head kick by Croc there.
It's up and close, too.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Like we was talking about your fight, you're making a dirty, gritty, grimy fight. And that's just the style of fight that Spook actually likes. He prefers that style of fight. Nice head kick again. That's 3 times he's caught that head kick. Goes for the takedown, and he secures the takedown. 2 minutes left of the round. See what kind of work Croc can do here.
Rain
Nice
down
body
some
shot.
punishment.
No, he doesn't get a lot.
Oh, only 2.
Yeah, Faber's actually able to get him back down, not take a lot of damage. Croc able to posture up again, get straight back up to his feet. Looked like he might have had about 10 seconds of control right there. But I mean, in a close fight, you know, it's important to try to score those later takedowns like that.
I agree.
But the shots these guys are throwing, I don't see anybody.
Ooh.
That's the match card for tonight. We're doing our fight night 7. Got a lot of good fights. We've already actually got 5 fights out of the way already. We got a stacked card still to go. We got 1, 2, got about 6 or 7 more fights to go tonight. We're gonna top it off with our main event. Ion Absent versus Chancellor for the lightweight championship, and then the co-main event is going to be East Coast Ripper versus Hummer for a 5-round heavyweight championship fight. Nice uppercut by Croc there. Croc does look like he's seeming to slow down just a little bit.
Yes, he is.
So for all those who haven't seen or were not there before, we got our Discord link down at the bottom. If y'all want to enter that in for a Discord search, y'all can join the open server. This is Xbox only, so if you want to join the open server and get to be part of the league, just have a conversation with us after you join that. We may be able to bring you in. I don't know if anybody's going to be using Tony Ferguson on this card or not.
Body kick by
But if
Spook.
you're speaking of the last card, I believe I was the one that used Tony Ferguson. Yes, I will be fighting the card.
Give another 10-9 to Croc.
Yeah, another 10-9. You know, the significance, it's crazy to see Croc throw that many significant strikes, so but he actually did land a fair amount of those. Got 3 of 5 on takedowns, 2 of 6 for Spook, 26 seconds of control. I believe he did more damage in that round.
Yes, it did seem like he was landing the bigger shots.
Yeah, I agree, Nicholas. We're up 2-0 right now. So Spook's going to need a knockout here. Need to really work a lot of headshots on Croc to try to attempt to win this one. But in doing so, puts you in a very precarious situation of leaving yourself open for big counters. Croc rolls out of that one, nice.
Keep up those punches. Moving to the left and right. Don't stay in one place.
So for all those who missed it, this is the Discord link. If y'all are wanting to join it, all you got to do is type that into the search bar inside of Discord when you go to find a server. With those exact numbers, it is a constantly open server, so that invite will not expire.
You know he's gonna kick.
Yeah, so it's interesting to see
Right
the
hand high, right
distance that Spook's willing to keep and not do too much engaging, knowing that he's got to be down 2 rounds to none to this point. He's gonna need something big with your out favor, and it's gonna be hard to do without having that power. But at the same time, we got to see if that chin of Frankie Edgar is gonna hold up. Right now, the wisest thing for Croc to do is try to get this fight down to the ground.
Do not back up. Let's go.
Appreciate that,
forward
Joker.
now. All day, just like that. Nice straight. There you go. There you go. You don't want no more of that. Tell him. You want that. Nice jab, just like that.
Hey, Joker, if you could go into the Reign open server and copy a link that does not expire, you just have to edit to not expire and post it into the chat for us.
That straight looks beautiful.
It's a takedown.
Yeah.
Oh, Spook hits a reversal on the elbow.
Let's go. Get him off you.
And this is actually good for Croc. Even though he's on the bottom, you're not gonna have a lot of damage thrown out. You know what I mean?
Switch your base to get the side control. Don't allow him to hold you down. Keep moving. Keep moving. Control. Control. Get the full mount.
Oh, he's in the crucifix. It's a rough position to be stuck in.
Fight through it. Fight through it.
All right. Well, it is. It's not letting me post that link for some reason.
Sinks in the arm triangle.
Get that wrist control for me.
Yeah, it's not gonna let us post it in there, so y'all guys are just gonna have to follow the link that was listed.
It's okay. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Right, Master Chief? Yeah, where was this Spook 2 rounds ago? I mean, you got a minute 22 seconds left of this fight to try to get it finished. But at the same time, if I'm Croc, I'm willing to sit here and let this man stay here, knowing that I'm up 2 rounds to none. It's like Croc's gonna get the reversal in the full guard.
Hands up.
So whenever you go to send the invite out, it's gonna be at the bottom right, you're gonna see a little link that says edit for invite. You can edit it to never expire. Croc goes for the arm triangle here. This might be bad for Faber. No, he just goes straight for the ground and pound. Doesn't do anything with it though.
I'd just be trying to chew up the clock right now.
And I think that's the plan here for Croc, is to attempt to chew up the clock. You know, he's got 30 seconds left to weather the storm. He's gonna shoot for another takedown. He's gonna successfully get it and just burn the last few seconds off this clock. You know. Appreciate that. So everybody, if you look in the chat. Oh, he's got a choke there. Oh, and he taps out with 12 seconds. Spook comes back and wins. Wow. I did not see that coming. Croc had 12 seconds left in that fight. He was taking that W home. What a performance by Spook, though. And I mean, 12 seconds. He had 12 seconds to finish that fight. Spook comes out, pulls it out at the end. Crazy win by Spook. I mean, what do you say about that, Data?
It caught me by surprise, to be honest. I really thought Croc got out of that.
Yeah.
Spook rode it out and got the guillotine finish. I'm amazed, to be honest. And like you said, though, that was his only shot at winning. If it went to decision, Croc was walking home with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely a turn of events. I mean, Spook coming out there. I mean, that was it. You know, he was losing that fight up to that point. That was it. That was a Hail Mary. Throw that up there and try to get that victory. All right, well, I'm going to move you down, Data, to the next fight.
All right.
So we're going to have Joka versus Mr. Nicholas in lightweight. Okay. I don't know, interviews till the end, man. We don't make exceptions. Cards drag on long enough. Yeah, I forget I gotta change that name. Can't put that on the screen.
All right, and on to the next fight. What we got?
All right, so we got Joka versus Mr. Nicholas. It's Nicholas, you boy. We are live on lightweight. So it looks like you're gonna have Joka using Gilbert Burns and Mr. Nicholas using Bobby Green. Hold on, baby. Is Gilbert Burns sports? Yeah, Gilbert Burns. I forgot about that. Another fight. These guys are actually gym mates. They come here fighting each other. There's going to be a lot of mutual respect between these guys, but it's probably not going to look like there's a lot of mutual respect. And you see it right there. Joka comes out with the high kick. Nicholas is another one that's improved, but so is Joka. Joka's been putting in a lot of work. He's had a lot of determination, been part of a lot of title fights. And at this point, he hasn't been able to successfully successfully grab one of those titles, but he's been the one that's kept himself in contention.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now. Beautiful uppercut. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
Nice uppercut by Joker. Looks like a little bit of Nicholas's game plan was go to the legs a little bit, but he's getting caught a lot in those exchanges. Nice straight by Joker. Goes for the body kick. He misses it. Nicholas throws a body kick of his own.
Who else do we have in the booth right now? We don't have anybody
Just
else
me and
besides me and you.
Yep, just me and you, because Data went referee, of course. They're gonna talk amongst themselves, and Data's probably gonna try to finish the card off refereeing if Joker, wants to come help commentate. Try to give Joker a break because he has been a trooper, man. Dude's been in there for every one of them as our regular referees. Just have not been showing up, so his titles are fixing to be pulled.
Yeah, it's we do need sometimes our refs do need rest.
Yep.
And have a different variety too, because not every refs the same.
No,
Um,
every referee is different. For the
some
most,
let a lot of things slide more than others.
yeah, and that's another thing. All right, we got to get our referee some rest so we can put some, I guess you could say, diversity in our refereeing. So if you signed up for a referee role and you have yet to be here to referee in ever, good luck.
Nice up kick by who's that? By Joker there.
Yeah, Joker is on the left side. Both these guys are being heavily active.
Let's go. Come on, better defense. Get that right hand up.
And, I'll tell you, man, Mr. Nicholas has made himself some sort of, I guess we call a fan favorite. People enjoy watching him fight. He always brings it every time. Win or lose, the guy's, he's exciting. Nice hook by Joker there. It's like he has success on about 5 strikes in a row. Mr. Nicholas needs to start covering up here. He needs to get away from that cage and circle out. Because if not, Joker's going to keep that constant pressure on his face and start landing some big bombs.
Yeah, Bobby King doesn't necessarily have the best blocking attributes.
No. Especially since
Good
they changed
footwork
style.
ahead,
Nice
man.
trip. Nice, keeps Joker down to the ground, raises a couple hammer fists down.
Slow it down.
Oh, Mr. Nicholas definitely been working on his ground game. Goes for the choke, ring rolls it over. Looks like Joker's gonna try to lock up arm triangle of his own. Is he gonna roll with it? He does. He rolls, take the back. Bobby Green's able to slide out though.
Come on, he's bleeding good. Let's make it worse.
Who is Master Chief in our chat?
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I definitely was.
Follow up on that.
Yeah, Nicholas has proven
Yeah.
that. See, that's one thing people don't do enough of. What Nicholas was doing there, throw your own knees. What in the heck? Why is this popping up? Get out of here. I don't need that.
What happened?
Norton's popping up on the screen.
Uh-oh.
Striking percentage, you only got 19 to 46 significance. Joker 29 to 87, 62 to 146 to 56 at 154, 28 seconds control. Tough round, but the knockdown's definitely going to secure that round 10-9 from Mr. Nicholas.
You know, you definitely see a difference. You know, even though I lost my fight, unfortunately, you do see a difference in striking styles.
Yeah.
You know, from what I noticed when it comes to my style, at least, I'm not throwing a million strikes per round, but it seems like everybody here throws at least 150, close to 200 strikes per
Nice
round.
body rock.
I wonder why they got.
Yeah, and we actually were talking about that. You know, you do throw less than most people, but we I want to say me and Data had discussed that with that you want to tone down the amount of strikes you throw in order for this new update to be effective for you. Because if not, you're just going out there gassing yourself halfway through or at the end of the second round.
That was great. Keep using that straight.
You know, and it doesn't have to be to the point where that you're not throwing. It's just got to be more selective. You can't just throw crazy combos, and you can still throw a lot, but it's all about the type of strikes you put out there. Right?
Oh, nice head kick. Well, it's made this almost a Counter-Strikers style of fight now. You know, if you can get out there and you can counter-strike the guy, land more effectively, throw less strikes, you're going to win the fight.
That straight's working. Keep on it.
But boy, I gotta say that last fight must have been the softest fight in UFC history, though. Power was not prevalent.
No, there was definitely no power there. It was kind of the worry of, well, you know, Croc's got Frankie Edgar. He's got a little bit more power, but Frankie's got a worse chin. So nice takedown by Mr. Nicholas. So
actually, this is legendary. This is Legend Frankie. It's not the Frankie from UFC 4. So his chin is actually rated a 90.
Okay. But I think Uriah's is a little bit higher, though, if I'm not mistaken. No? Okay.
I think it's about the same. If not, a little worse. I think he's like at 89.
Yeah.
88, maybe.
Mr. Nicholas is going to lock up this arm triangle here. Nice escape by Joker.
You know, and that's going to be a hard one to lock on, especially if someone's using Gilbert Burns.
Yeah.
You know, he has a super high submission defense. So, trying to be able to get something like that sunk in on Joker is going to be tough.
Yeah. Joker's put in a lot of work down here, man. He's made himself a good, solidly sound defensive fighter off his back. And he has those threats of submissions that he can throw. He's actually had 2 submission victories, if I'm not mistaken, in the last 2 months. Oh, Bobby's going to slide out of this one. Looks like he's going for the heel hook. Rolls Bobby over. Oh, almost had the calf slicer.
Ooh, that was very close.
Wow.
We haven't had a calf slicer finish yet in the ring, have we?
No. That nose is busted and broken. Doctor's gonna let it go. Appreciate that, Ion. You giving these subs, man. He gifted a sub to Trippy6, who, if I'm not mistaken, is a fresh follower that we just got not too long ago. Appreciate that, Ion. I mean, every bit helps because we're going to eventually start having prize tournaments and stuff like that. So,
yeah, we do have a tournament coming up. Our first prize tournament coming up this Thursday.
Yeah. And we're actually not gonna make that early. We're gonna give guys enough time to sign up. We get the most fighters in there we can, I guess you would say, to set this card up.
But just to let y'all know, there are no last-minute entries once we start our once we get that bracket up.
That's it.
We're not gonna be. That's it. Like, this isn't a regular fight card. This is definitely a special moment.
Let's. I would reserve a little bit because if somebody pulls out, we may take somebody, but it all depends.
Correct.
But Also, another interesting bit of news for that tournament: champions and number one contenders will both have a bye week, so it's going to be beneficial to whoever the champion is and the number one contender in that division. If we have a bye week, those are who they'll go to. We won't randomly draw them.
Machuca ele, olha a postura.
I think the number one contender and champions have both earned their spot.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yes, indeed, they have.
it's warranted that they should be able to get the bye weeks. You know what I mean? Because not only is there going to be a prize at the end of this, there's also going to be a championship. He knocks down Mr. Nicholas, starts raining down shots to the nose of Bobby Greenwood. Throws a knee, hurts him again. Joker is relentless right now, but he gets taken down. All that throwing he was doing. Mr. Nicholas does a good job, gets his ground back to, or fight back to the ground.
Yeah, smart move by Mr. Nicholas, especially.
Very smart move. No separation. You don't have to worry about the doctor coming back in. You kept yourself right here in this fight. Overcome a little bit of adversity and keep yourself in to round number 2.
And that is it for round number 2.
So I mean, looking at the fight, all the stats are fairly close other than the takedowns. But you got 2 stuns wobbles, 1 knockdown. So you got more damage for Joker. Joker actually got the referee to come in that round. And not ref, I'm sorry. He got the doctor to step in. So I might have to go 10-9 for Joker. Higher striking percentage, higher landing percentage, better accuracy on that. You know, but if we roll down the takedowns, you nullify that with the rocks, and then you got the knockdown for Joker and damage done.
I mean, the percentage was pretty close between them two. You know, 56 and 51.
Yeah.
112 and 126.
It was close, but I'm going to give him the edge for that. That's kind of where I went last night, the first round with Bobby. He got that knockdown first, so I kind of, for me, he stole him that round. So I'm going to go 1-1 at this point. So right now, Joker needs to go out here, work the nose, work the nose, work the nose.
Perfect jab.
But his takedown defense is not on par today. Mr. Nicholas has brought him down. I'm not going to say pretty much at will, but he has had a high accuracy with these takedowns. He was 3 for 5 last round, so he's well over 50%, which is a good percentage for most of these guys. Yeah, these guys are definitely grinding on. He's tried for that quite a few times, and Mr. Nicholas is wised up to it. He's not allowing him to go up with that transition.
Dominado, empurra ele, sai fora.
But Bobby's doing a good job of staying active on the ground, not allowing Joker to really get anything going. You know, he's not allowing him to set up these blocks, if you will. Oh, armbar attempt by Joker here. He doesn't block it though. Mr. Nicholas able to get out of that one. Got stack guard by Bobby. Nice push off by Joker. He's able to get the leg sweep back to his feet. That was a labored get up.
I mean, both these gladiators should be exhausted right now. They are throwing a lot of strikes and working very heavily on the ground. You know, they are very active, which is great to see.
Yeah. That nose, man, is getting mangled right now. Even though it looks like Bobby's doing more damage, that nose is just exploding every time Joker touches it. Nice elbow by Joker. Goes for another takedown. He's going to get a big slam by Bobby. Looks like he went for the Kimura there. Joker's wise to that one. Oh, Joker goes for a Kimura of his own. Let's see if he gets
More
for the Kimura. He does, but Bobby slides out. You can definitely tell these guys are in the same gym.
Well, they have a lot of training underneath their belt,
Yeah.
really. Their styles are not very similar, but
Well, I'm just talking about
They
in
are
the.
pretty well rounded in their activity and their output, the moves that they throw.
I'm talking about in the diverse moments. You can see they throw a lot of the same similar places. Oh, Joker gets rocked. Joker's got to be careful here. And he's able to chicken leg his way out of that one.
Vamos lá, se concentra. Vamos ganhar essa luta.
And then we got about 1:25 left in round number 3, and
Referee steps in, brings the doctor back,
Joker
and
steps
moves
back just far enough,
Relaxa, respira.
and this could be it.
I think this is going to be it. See, we have the clocks missing up there. I think they're going to call this fight. They do. They call a stop to this contest. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't call it first time. That nose is disgusting. So, I mean, just like that, Joker goes out there. He is victorious. I'm not going to say he was winning that last round because it was pretty obvious, in my eyes, who was winning that last round by the amount of damage they were doing. Next up, we're going to have Riddled versus Snow. This one to me is going to be interesting because we've never seen Mr. Snow fight. We know how Riddle fights. Riddle is actually a part of the pit.
You said what? Did
I was talking about Riddle. Riddle is part of the pit. So
Oh, I thought
Snow.
you said Snow.
No, Snow's not part of the pit. No, I'm just kind of looking over everything, seeing what we're gonna do here. All right.
Those of you who are out there watching, are new to the channel, welcome. You can follow, and subscribe us on YouTube and on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And those of us who are already watching us on YouTube, follow, and subscribe us on Twitch. But our goal for this so far is to get 10 subs. We are at 8. We would love to hit that goal. Love the assistance out there from y'all, new viewers and fellow gladiators. It does lead everything that we do, accumulating funds. It goes right back into the league
Yes,
to pay
sir.
for tournaments, give out prizes. We do have our first tournament coming up Thursday, and we are looking out to give out a prize out there to the gladiators that win.
Yeah.
And we look forward to having something like this in the future too, depending on how everything goes with our first prize tournament.
Absolutely.
And it looks like we might be having Riddle might be using Nate Diaz, and
Yeah.
Snow looks like he is tickling the thought of using Kevin
Yeah.
Big Mouth, aka Batman Holland.
Interesting picks there. So we got Joker in here in the booth with us, man. I'm gonna see if you want to help us commentate for a little while.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
You're gonna have to
We're
help.
almost to that 10 gift or 10 subs right there.
Yeah.
So close.
We got a lot of good fights to go, man. We got myself versus Jay after this one. We got Spook again fighting for the third time against ZDZ Call, who's making his second appearance on the card. And you got Brute Russian Fugitive number 2 versus number 4 at 5-round welterweight title eliminator. You got the champion, the East Coast Ripper versus Hummer and number 2 5-round heavyweight championship. Ion Absent versus Chancellor 5-round lightweight championship. So we got a lot of good fights to go.
That's cool. Monkey's going to be here to fight tonight. Awesome.
Oh, he is?
What's that?
So he is going to show up?
He should.
Okay.
I just need I need a stream name.
It's isn't Jay fighting?
No, the Snow and Riddled.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. Oops. That's not them. I'm looking. Oh shit.
That's cool to see Monkey fight again tonight. That's gonna be awesome. And the snow guy, he's brand new, so it's gonna be nice too. Chancellor
Other
gets
than
in a
channel.
little title shot.
Yeah. Yep. We are only 2 away from the sub goals, y'all. 2 away.
What happens when you get to 10?
Well, then we have another sub goal.
Oh, okay. It just doesn't. It doesn't. Okay.
Okay, so Riddled, why is Riddled streaming? It should be the
I'm on
blue corner.
Yeah, it's Jeg. J-E.
Yeah, I
J-E.
know, but it should be the blue corner. Snow is in the blue corner.
Oh, all right. Hold on.
I can go tell him for you if you want me to. Yeah, when you're on Xbox on the Discord party and you move us from channels,
Yeah, I know.
it'll mess up on there. It's all weird. It never did that before. So that's why I went onto my computer. to do
Right.
it.
So we're just trying to get the stream set up correctly. Let me go and see how Jay's let me see how his stream look. They're already fighting. What are y'all doing?
All right, we're gonna go ahead and let this go. They already got their fighter bands and they did it correctly. So, unfortunately,
All right, we're good. We're good.
yeah.
Anyway, we're right in the middle of the match, y'all. So we got 4 minutes, 32 seconds left to go. So they've been going at about 30 seconds at this point. I'm not 100% for certain if I'm correct on.
Riddle's using Kevin. No, Snow is using Kevin Holland,
Okay.
and Riddle is using.
Guess we'll find out, huh?
Yeah, it should be.
JG was on the right. So if JG is riddled, that means Kevin Holland is riddled. He was on the right when he was supposed to be on the left.
Riddle is Holland, and
Snow.
Snow is Nate Diaz.
All right.
All right, guys. So when we set y'all up to fight, y'all make sure y'all keep it in the right side, because it takes a lot to get this stuff set up.
Ooh.
Oh, Riddle rocks Nate. I'm sorry.
Riddle, yeah, Rock Snow. Riddle Rock Snow.
That's that thing you're always talking about when someone slides and make sure to throw a hook.
Yeah.
Most people don't do the hook, and that's what it does right there when you hook them.
If you got a guy that
Rocks.
constantly likes to slide out, that's where you go with it. You know, try to
I used to
catch
have a
that.
problem with that. I got it beat out of me. Oh, he did it again.
I mean, head movement is good, but consistently doing certain things over and over again, sometimes turn a detriment real quick when you're fighting against not even a high IQ fighter, just a fighter that has good enough IQ to know when to make an adjustment quick enough, or when it's important.
Right.
Nice head kick by Snow. I mean, Riddled. No. Yes.
No.
That's what I said, man. If we don't know who's who and y'all just fly off and start these fights.
Yeah, Riddled. Yeah, Riddled's Diaz and Snow's. Did you change it?
Yeah.
You changed it. Never mind. Yeah, Snow is Diaz and Riddled's.
That's what I'm saying. It's confusing.
Holland.
It's confusing when those kind of things go on. Because now I have to sit here and go all the way back through this stream and reset stuff when I'm not 100% sure.
I'll ref the next ones if you want to make sure everything's done before it even starts.
I'll be in the next one. Trust me, we'll be doing it.
Oh, okay, you're in that one.
And
It's
the
1-2
those of y'all
already.
who are just tuning in, the reason why you do not see the 5-star Diaz being used because this is a lower tier fighter bracket, and they have to use 4-star or lower fighters before they are able to use the higher tier versions of any character.
And if y'all looking at the screen now, if y'all see at the bottom, I know I've repeated this quite a few times for guys that have been in here, maybe new guys are joining. Got the https discord.gg, and then the numbers after that is y'all's invite link. So copy it in and try to find the Reign open server. Y'all are more than welcome to join in there, and we'll bring guys in as we see fit.
Yep, and those who are interested in making their debuts, who are in the open server, we do put out the fight information. So y'all are willing to put your hand in and sign up, show interest, and we will get you on the card. Y'all will, of course, if you're new to Reign FC, you will not be ranked, so you will have to get a couple fights in until you work yourself up those rankings.
Speaking of locking in, Wednesday is the deadline. Not letting anybody else come in after Wednesday. So if you're not signed up by Wednesday to join this tournament, you're not joining the tournament unless somebody potentially pulls out and we okay.
Yeah, so that's technically 4 days. I mean, today's basically over, but you have Monday, Tuesday, and up to midnight Wednesday.
So Riddle looked real solid in that round. Oh, but he gets body rocked there at the end. But he looked really solid up to that point in that round. You know, he did more damage. He landed more strikes. He threw less. Did throw a little bit more significance, which, you know, a lot of guys have been doing tonight. He had 3 stuns and wobbles, 2 of 2 on takedowns. He only had 5 seconds of control, but he was 100% there. So I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna go 10-9 first round.
They're both getting them dodging rocks.
Well, no, they're not. They didn't give Nate that stun at the end.
It was a stun,
yeah.
not a.
Not a rock,
It was a
yeah.
counter.
There was no health event, so. And see, this is a problem here for a lot of guys. He's coming out in Orthodox. For Nate's not notoriously known for throwing a lot of good power, really power at all. He doesn't have a lot, but he's not notorious for throwing out of that stance.
No. With a low switch stance like that, it actually hinders them even more. Cuts that speed down quite a bit.
Nice takedown defense there by Riddle.
Accuracy, blocking.
And you know the notorious blood on Nate right now. He's been known for that in almost every fight he's ever been a part of, and he just keeps on going through it. Riddle is putting in some work here. He gets head kicked, but like I said, he's throwing out of an orthodox stance, so it's not going to be a lot behind it.
Diaz is one of the fighters that can bleed, and when you step away, the doctor won't always come in on him right away because he just bleeds so much.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really see a lot of doctors stepping. Nice. It's a beautiful flying knee there by Riddle. Looks like Riddle's going in for the finish here. Is he going to be able to do it? He does. Referee steps in and saves Nate. Great performance there by Riddle tonight.
Maybe the
And
doctor needed to.
this was Snow's debut, if I'm not mistaken.
And you know, for him coming in, debuting, you know, I know he doesn't know a lot about the league, but for him to come in and debut against somebody like Riddle, it speaks volumes. Him being able to stay in there through the second round. Guy definitely shows some potential in there. Has a lot of things to clean up, but I definitely think he could be an asset to the league once he gets the right training under his belt.
Yes, indeed.
Without further ado,
The Boogeyman.
oops. Get everything
All
ready
right.
here. The Boogie Bomb. I think the Boogie Bomb beat you last fight, Spook. What you got to say about that?
The Boogie Bum. What?
So let Data get comfortable and adjusted. I don't know where he took off to.
There he is.
Oh, he joined the wrong. Yeah.
I got him. All right, gentlemen, I'm about to
We'll be here commentating your fight, brother.
anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody. This is KM. Yeah, it would definitely be an interesting fight. Just getting everything set up here. Why does Data keep going to channel 6? Needs to be in channel 5. So it's gonna be Call Me Jay, gentlemen.
Alrighty.
Ooh, that's horrible. I'm working on everything right now. What are we doing? Featherweight.
Looks like he picked his fighter just now.
All right.
Yair Rodriguez. Everyone likes using him.
Do I have him on friends list?
It's the same as his Twitch, I think. Also. Let me check. Call Me J25 is his name. Xbox.
Thought I had him. I guess not.
I mean, things happen, Spook. You know, it was an unfortunate event. Congratulations to that victory. But it is what it is, and
Just be glad the new update came out.
just be happy. Just be happy and enjoy that victory.
All right, Data's got to run to the bathroom.
You know, everybody gets lucky every once in a while.
Data had to run to the bathroom right quick. Said he'd be right back. So. Ooh.
What is going on with
Wait,
this?
Data. Oh, what in the world?
It's a little glitchy with that, but it'll load y'all in once y'all.
There it goes. I mean, the ping's good. I don't know why it streams so bad.
Y'all in the character select area?
Mm-hmm. You just can't see him, but I can see him.
Wait, you could see them?
Mm-hmm.
And we can't see the characters, but we just see the
this,
names.
This isn't mine. It's his stream.
Oh.
So we're just basically waiting on Data to get back.
I can hop down in there and y'all can start. And when he gets back, I'll move up if you want.
Yeah, he can.
You want me to do that?
No.
Okay.
Because you're gonna have to commentate. He's gonna restart his stream real quick to see if that fixes it.
all y'all gladiators still sticking with us, man. We appreciate it.
Your whole desktop is showing.
Huh? Oh, that'd be alright. Okay, so data says he is back. So he's restarting real quick, guys. So just bear with us. Who's after this?
Let's hear it up in the chat for tonight's fight card. What do y'all think so far, gladiators and the fellow viewers? We got, it seems, well, we have 14 on Twitch and 5 on YouTube right now.
Not bad at all.
Something like that. Yeah, I can't see the exact counter. We're working on it. A little bit of technical difficulty in the background, but ain't nothing we can't handle. All right, so it looks like he's back up. All right, yo.
I'm on. It's just taking a long time to load. There you go.
Yeah,
Is
it
he
looks
sh-
like his thing
what-
is gonna mess up the whole time.
What is the quality that he's trying to stream at? That's the question.
720. I forgot about that. Might bump it down, might help it. All right.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Boogeyman using Max Holloway, and we have Jay using Yair Rodriguez.
Banger.
And to start off with, Yair hits an inside leg kick on Boogeyman. Boogeyman attempts a cartwheel kick, and Yair hits him with the flying knee. Looks like Boogeyman's trying to pressure Yair, take away that taekwondo, so he wasn't able to use a lot of his kicks, crazy kicks, and to neutralize some of that speed.
Starting off swinging, man.
Nice body kick by Yair. Holloway tries to throw one himself. He gets caught by Yair. Takedown attempt. Picks him up, slows him down. Right to side control by Max Holloway being used by Boogeyman. He's in the right corner. Goes to sprawl with some digging body shots. Looks like Yair tries to go to full guard and goes for the get up. Nice deny. Nice fake out by Jay.
Whiffing at the air right there. Ooh.
Front kick sits down Jay, and Boogeyman gets him along the fence, tries to go for a head toss and gets denied. Tries to go for a flying knee and gets hit by a knee by Jay. Jay catches him in the clinch and backs him up. Goes for another clinch work, and Boogeyman punches his way out. Nate digging body kick by Jay. Another one. Oblique kick by Boogeyman.
Cartwheel kick.
Both fighters are being a little methodical. A nice front kick by Boogeyman. We're about 2 minutes and 25 seconds into round number 1 of 3. Jay goes to pull a triangle and gets denied. Boogeyman is able to deny it and get right back out and get to his feet. And right now, you know, those past couple of exchanges, Boogeyman has been doing well and catches Jay with a cartwheel kick. You know, he's been winning those exchanges. He does have the speed advantage in the pocket. He might not have the power, but he definitely has the speed.
Cartwheel kicks.
1-2 head kick by Boogeyman, catches the body strike by Jay. Tries to hit it with a Superman punch. Jay hits him with the knee up the middle. And the overhand lands by for Jay. Right now, if I was Jay myself, I would be trying to work those legs of Holloway and trying to work that midsection. You know, you don't need a lot of space to work your Taekwondo, work those push kicks, you know, especially those teeps. And jumping knee attempt is missed by Jay. Oh, and he gets caught leaning into a hook by Holloway. And it does very well to get on his bicycle immediately and get out the way. And Holloway throws a jumping knee himself and catches him, but misses the second one and sidestepped and gets punched in the face by Jay. This might not look like a high-paced fight, but both these fighters are actually throwing at a pretty high clip. And another cartwheel kick lands and cuts Jay open right above his left brow, looks like, around his forehead area.
Every single cartwheel kick has landed so far, too.
Yes, it has. Spinning elbow attempt, but gets caught by overhand by Jay. And those who don't know, Yair Rodriguez is being used by Jay in the blue corner, and Boogeyman is using Max Holloway in the red. Ooh, and another cartwheel kick lands. Axe kick attempt at the end of the bell by Yair. But it could be a little too late. Let's check out those stats. We have 67 of 136 and 39 of 85 for Yair with a stun. And look at that, 53 of 121 by Yair. And he also had 38 of 72 for significance. You know, not too bad. Good work by Jay, but Boogeyman has been a little bit more effective and landed more strikes. It was a nice digging body shot by Yair. Ooh, nice slip overhand by Boogeyman. Another cartwheel kick. Looks like Boogeyman's looking for that 1-2 head kick because he tried that already and towards the end of round number 2. Found a little bit of success with it. Felt that he could get a better, cleaner shot, but also failed to hit his target. Yair is starting to look a little winded here. You know, he's starting to throw a little crazy leg kicks. It might be a little bit too late because he did throw a lot in the first round.
He needs to block them leg kicks. He's going to get gassed pretty soon. kicked in the stomach like that.
Tú sí sabes cómo meter un jab.
Cartwheel kick misses for Boogeyman. Gets hit by 1-2 by Jay. And that nasty lead elbow by Jay.
Let's go. He's cut. Work that. In and out.
And another ooh, both fighters trading digging body shots. Nice head movement to avoid that overhand by Boogeyman. But that eye is starting to look a little worse for wear. For every hit that Jay lands on it, it starts to open up that wound a little more and more. Digging knee to the body. And that elbow, rear elbow lands. Attempts a flying knee and barely hits Boogeyman. And a spinning elbow finishes. Wow. What a knockout by the Boogeyman. Instant KO.
Spinning.
One
back fist,
hitter quitter.
or spinning elbow, whichever one it was.
Wow. Let's hear it in the chat.
Ooh.
What a finish. Man, oh man. Man, oh man.
Alright. Boogeyman is the one that does the spinny elbows and the cartwheel kicks and always usually lands, and that's exactly what happened right there. Get knocked out with spinning elbow. Flash KO. He thought he was getting the upper hand right there. And then nope. Sat right down.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it in the chat, ladies and gents, fellow gladiators. What a knockout.
Spinning elbow. ZDZ Claw versus Spook. Let's see if he goes 3-0 like he claims he will.
I mean, he had the hardest fights ahead of him earlier, and he one was bloody. He squeaked out a finish on
Yeah, he
the
squeaked
finished
that
on the
one.
last one. Let's see if this one is gonna be a easier fight for him.
Yeah. Who's streaming?
Probably ZDZ. Yep. So
Intelligence band. Working on the Twitch name right now, gentlemen.
Working on a Twitch name. Oh, on who's streaming?
Yeah. I just don't know his name. Okay. Yeah.
NDX, okay.
Yep. I think I'm already following him anyway.
Yes, NDX.
I'm following most people. It's just there's so many I can't remember.
It's hard to remember, you know.
When you hit the live button, it pops up. I mean, or if you're using your computer, it usually says "Watch now."
Yeah, mine doesn't, because it doesn't show
Some of
all of
them
them.
pop up and
It's
say
just
it.
like the top ones I follow who have the most followers.
Yeah.
Those will pop up.
Well, don't switch to it right away if you got it pulled up.
Hmm?
I said don't switch to it. Don't switch to it on the stream. Oh, you already did.
I already did.
You muted.
I know. I muted it already. Yeah, I was ahead of you on that one.
All right.
So we got Spook Zerp versus EDZ Claw. Flyweight competition, so we're ready whenever they are, Joker. Then if I can't, I need to try to get Monk on. I don't know where Monk's at.
Brandon Royval. Royval.
Wait, he's having another. Oh no, did
Hmm?
he just fight in flyweight earlier?
ZDZ.
Spook. No,
Yeah, he did.
he did. So he's having
Wait,
two
was it?
flyweight fights tonight.
Who did Data fight? Data fought in flyweight with
No, Data fought in
France.
flyweight.
Oh,
He fought welterweight down there.
Oh, okay, that's right.
So sorry about that. I didn't realize I was still.
let's see, ladies and gentlemen, if Spook could go 3-0 tonight.
I think one of them is not fighting or something. I see. Never mind.
All right, here we go. We're about to get started on our matchup. We got Spook using Brandon Royval, and ZDZ Claw is using Brandon Moreno. Here we go again. You know, Spook using his patented style, you know, to stay in your face, constantly moving forward, relentless pressure.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see how this does against a powerful fighter like Brandon Moreno. Can Spook make it a trilogy tonight and go 3-0, or is he gonna leave tonight with at 2-1? You know, he did have his seemed to have his toughest fights already earlier tonight. Maybe this one could be his toughest yet. You know, his first fight was due to doctor stoppage, right?
What was that?
What was his first fight? Doctor stoppage.
I
was
believe
his
so.
finish. You know, his second fight was a submission finish.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was a doctor stoppage. Yep. If I'm correct.
You know, he was fortunate enough to get the doctor stoppage and fortunate enough to squeak out a submission finish with 12 seconds left in the third round. You know, where that the judges, you know, potentially had the crock on the scorecards.
Definitely.
You know, it wasn't an easy fight, and there's no telling how mentally drained he is after having such grueling battles earlier today.
Right.
And to be fighting basically three different styles of fighters, you know. Excuse me one moment.
And body shots are where it's at. For some reason now, I mean, ever since the update, the body shots are just so detrimental on your body. You can't block them, especially if you're dodging and smacking them.
It's not that you can't block them; it's they make them do the damage that they should do.
Yeah. I'm saying if you're not blocking correctly,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna just hurt you, quick, fast. And I noticed it's the takedowns and stuff, whether they're trying to submit you or not, all the takedowns will start messing your stamina up too.
Yeah.
Just from getting took down. Getting slammed on the ground, everything.
It says ad break, but I'm not seeing it on that side. So maybe these just happen on surfaces. I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen it say that a few times, and then I don't see the ad pop up, so I don't really know what's going on with that.
Yeah, I don't either. 3 guys on YouTube, man. Appreciate that.
Castiga con el corner. There it is. He's cut. Give the elbow. 1 minute to go. Aléjate de su jab.
They're both bleeding now.
That's
Just
it.
barely, but he did cut each other open.
End this fight. End it. Come on, keep those hands up.
Oh man. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. I've just been sitting here watching.
Family thing.
No worries.
Wow.
Since you're back, it's my turn.
And look at that. See, look at the stark difference between matches. 162 and 155 strikes. That's these fighters don't leave anything on the table. They, a lot of the gladiators definitely like to go out there and throw. I understand. Yeah, everybody's eager to win, trying to make it a fun and exciting fight. But when y'all get into these five rounders, it's not always meant to be finished in 3. Because sometimes it's good to try to take a fighter into deep waters if you feel that you have the advantage later on in the match. But burning a gas tank in the first 2 rounds never looks good. Not everybody's meant to be a Michael Chandler, right, Joker?
That is true. They're bleeding now, though. Well, I mean, actually, Cutman saved Royval's face up a little bit. Brandon's cut open again. Oh, now Royval's bleeding again. A little bit.
So what's going on there? Oh, creating some distance. Fighters need to be careful. If you create too much distance, once again, as we know, the doctors will step in. And those of y'all just tuning in, you have ZDZ Claw using Brandon Moreno versus Spook using Brandon Royval. Royval is in the red corner. We're in the red trunks. And Moreno's in the blue corner. We're in the green trunks.
That's the thing, Brute. People can't throw a lot and get away with it. It actually hurts them later on in the fight. But once you get down to flyweight, you're going to be able to throw as much as you want to small guys.
No, yeah, correct. As Boogeyman said, people cannot just throw.
Because even in our
get away
fight,
with it.
I didn't throw a whole lot. I mean, I did throw, but I could still feel it on my stamina going into round 2, and that's what Max Holloway.
I mean, look at my fight with. I'm sorry to keep referring back to that, but I think I did show that you can't just keep throwing because Spook was gassing out with Uriah Faber with the volume that he was throwing. He had to slow the pace down in order to stay in that fight into the 3rd round and be able to get that submission. Because if not, it would have been a bad day for him. And only areas that stamina seemed to be an issue really was in the competitive mode of the game. Because every time they make adjustments, it seems to hurt simulation more than it does competitive.
Right. Right, when the simulation was fine, I don't think there should have been that crazy of an adjustment.
They're
Especially
bleeding
with the
now.
body strikes and leg kicks.
Well, your short-term stamina
Brandon.
actually does take an effect if you stay up in their face. If you stay up in their face when you don't that many strikes, you're not going to be able to regain. So, I mean, you can't get them like that.
Yep.
They made the adjustments.
Oh.
They just made them in certain areas,
It's
like
over.
not where you would want it made,
Uh,
but they did make them.
and there goes the space, and look at the sides of his head. He's bleeding from
That's
looks like
over right
everywhere
there,
almost.
brother.
That's it. That's a
Oof.
second.
it's
I believe
over.
second doctor stoppage he's got tonight. So Spook did
Yeah.
go 3-0, just like he said he was gonna do tonight.
And I'm done.
And it wasn't Spook who created that distance. It looked like it was ZDZ Claw who stepped back.
Yeah, and the guys still have a tendency to do that. You know,
Ladies and
used to it
gentlemen,
from the
the
last one.
doctor
You're able
has
to do
called
that.
a stop to
Now
this fight.
doctors coming in.
Declaring the winner by TKO, Brandon.
Yeah, and look at that. Like Boogeyman said, Spook has finished his night off going 3-0. Like what a turnout for him tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he had one of the toughest tests in fighting the Croc, and then he was able to get a doctor stoppage against Data. Was it?
I would have to go back
No,
and rewatch
Spider.
it.
No, who was it? I don't remember. I'm sorry. Well, against his first opponent,
Chat
and
could
then
tell
on
us.
his last. I say again.
I said chat could tell us.
That's right.
So I'm sure this is going to be Fugitive IO or underscore O.
Well, what do you know?
Well, yeah, like I was saying, Brute, it is. Yeah, competitive mode is ranked, and you know that's where all the stamina adjustments that they're trying to do. But in the sim play, in the sim mode, it's not as bad because the speed of the game. So you know, sim is also meant to not be throwing 150 plus strikes per round versus
Yeah.
competitive. You know, you could go buck wild because of the accelerated damage and speed of the game.
Mm-hmm. So I have not got a hold of our heavyweight champion. I messaged him. He's seen it, but he has not responded. So Brute, if you're ready, man, you hop in your channel. They're waiting on you.
I think Rainmakers needs to proofread his.
Yeah. So we also don't need to be saying that. You know what I mean? How do you know that, Spook? We've actually had guys win 3 fights before on the same card.
Yeah, look at the tournaments that we had.
Yeah, all the tournaments. We've had guys win 4 straight.
Couldn't have a champion without him going undefeated.
Yeah. So unfortunately for you, you didn't break a record.
No.
I mean, you broke your personal best. You won more than one. He's alive.
That's the best he's ever done. You know what I'm saying? But every dog has their
Yeah,
day.
take your win streaks while you can get them. Somebody had to steal that from you.
I might have to go in there and, you know?
No, we don't know.
Or it'll be a last second submission out of nowhere.
Right, we could have you ref the fight, you know.
That's true.
Shade. I feel some shade coming on.
Oh yeah.
I think his stream's messed up or something.
No.
So,
Stream's up.
just so y'all know, if Monkey does not show, I'm going to push his fight up. There's nothing else I can do beyond that point. I've tried to get a hold of him. It's a 5-round fight, yo.
If y'all just click the left stick in, y'all could change the arena for a 5-rounder.
Five rounds.
Yeah, no, all the gladiators should know that it's 5 rounds because it's always typed in the channel before
Yep.
y'all start. The rounds and the location.
There we go. And we are good to go. It's got to be a good fight, man. You got Conor McGregor versus Gilbert Burns. I think Fugitive picked a very, very solid fighter to go up against Brute.
And that's an interesting pick to watch, to see Brute picking Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really trying to change up his style and make a legacy for himself by picking a stand-up fighter, because he is known synonymously for his ground game.
Absolutely.
So that probably shows how much work he has been putting on his feet if he's trying to stand up here with other people now.
Connect.
And he seems to be using Conor in a counter style, which is the way that I feel that you're supposed to be using Conor.
Right.
You know, he's a heavy counter puncher, and Gilbert Burns is a pressure move forward style boxer.
Mhm.
So they kind of work towards each other a little bit in Conor's favor, I would say, when it comes to the speed and power range, probably.
Mhm.
But Gilbert Burns still has that wrestling, but Brute does have that wrestling knowledge and prowess behind him to help with the lackings of the character Conor McGregor when it comes to the groundwork.
Yeah. So Bruce's doing a good job of sliding outside of a lot of those, straight body kicks that he's trying. He's trying to those side push kicks, I guess you call them. Look like he's going back to reminiscing of his old self, driving him back to the cage. I'm surprised to see him not go for the takedown there.
It's probably somewhere he doesn't necessarily want to be, even though he is good on the ground. But Conor McGregor's character model is not that good on the ground itself, and Gilbert Burns is a beast
Right.
when it comes to groundwork. So you have to make decisions. Risk it for the biscuit because you're good on the ground and your character isn't, or to continue standing up there.
Especially, you really don't want to be on the ground with the 4.5-star welterweight Gilbert Burns.
Yeah, because this is the best version of him.
Mm-hmm. Nice leg kick. Nice jab by Brute, though.
He's trying to use that footwork by Conor's to move in and out that pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nasty head kick by Brute.
All right, so we do have our current lightweight champion is ready to go in his fight.
I'm here watching. I'm just dealing with animals.
Oh, it's all right. We deal with a lot of them.
Yeah, we have around 50 of them.
Y'all animals.
Once again, don't forget to join us on Thursday for our first ever prize tournament for Rain FC. Brought to you by Crocs Backyard, and sign up will be cut off at Wednesday, 12 p.m., 12 a.m. At midnight. For those who are looking to sign up for this tournament, it's going to be we're looking to have a pretty nice card. The champion of that weight class will get a bye. You will meet him at the end, the finals, and then the second number one pick. The number one contender will also get a bye himself, so they don't lose out on their spots potentially early in the fight. The champion and number one contender earned that spot, and we will honor that by giving them their buys to show the respect that they deserve.
Fugitive goes for a takedown, but he's unsuccessful with it.
There we go, the end of round number 1.
Seabrook was a lot more reserved with the strikes that he threw out, so yeah, definitely a 10-9. Way more reserved with the strikes he threw out. Threw out half of the significant strikes that Fugitive threw out there. He did get a stun and wobble, so definitely a 10-9.
Not to take away from the work that Fugitive done, he did land a lot of damage and strikes. But Brute was able to catch him with that head kick, because Conor McGregor's Taekwondo, karate style is very devastating, especially his kicks. So it scored well for him and was able to steal that round for him, basically. Oh, so I don't know. I know 300's 2 fight cards away, so we might potentially have a little fight party for that matchup for those who are in our Discord. Those who are not, unfortunately, you might not, you won't be there to attend. But we like to talk about the fights as they go on and stuff, and just sit back and chill. And 300 is going to be a big fight card, so I don't foresee us necessarily having a fight card later that night, because that's going to be a big event. Oh, nice head kick by Fugitive. Catches Brute off guard and rocks him. Puts him on the back foot. He starts backpedaling on the outside of the cage, circling away from that power that Gilbert Burns carries.
So we got Hummer in here, but it's the point of getting him an opponent. It's going to be the tough thing.
I'm always open, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I have a potential matchup that we could possibly make if Jay's interested in interim, because I'm not going to sit here and keep trying to get a hold of somebody. I'm really getting sick of this.
Those of you, once again, who do join the open server, Make sure you sign up for those tournaments when events when we make the announcements. Always eager to get new fighters in. Just because you won't get ranked doesn't mean that you won't get placed in the match. You know, enough fights can and will move you up the rankings, so you can potentially get those title fights. And you never know, if we have long enough reigning champions, them too themselves might actually get a prize if they reach a certain number of wins.
All right, I'm back.
Right now, Brute is glued to Fugitive, keeping him right against the cage. Oh, a nice slip counter by Fugitive there. And out of all the Connors in UFC 5, the welterweight Connor
he's
is
rocking
actually
in.
the weakest one when it comes to chin
Yeah.
health. And Brute starts pushing hard on the onslaught, trying to dig at that body, bring down the cardio of Fugitive.
Fugitive is just kind of curling up here, not really trying to throw a whole lot.
Well, it looks like he's burning out a little. His hands are
Yeah.
starting to, his hands are low. And Brute is doing well to manage the cardio of...
Oh, he gets rocked again. Oh, and he rocks Connor.
Jeez.
It's just been back and forth exchanges, man. It's
Oh,
like the doctor's
it's
going to
over.
step in here. Who's he going to take a look at? He's going to take a look at Burns. Burns looks like he has a broken nose and a cut over the left eye.
Dang, look at the nose swollen on the bridge.
It's already busting out the side, but I don't see a reason to stop this fight. He is going to call this fight right here. And like that, man.
Nose was definitely pretty messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, Brute come out here and got the victory with Conor McGregor. Come out, I'm going to say, pretty dominant fastest. And he couldn't count Fugitive out. He did go out there, get a lot of stuns, a lot of rocks, hurt him quite a bit, but he wasn't able to capitalize on any of those.
I'll try once, see what happens.
Go ahead and pop up that Discord code
you.
there, Boogeyman.
All right. So here is the Discord code. You got it at HTTPS Discord GG and then the code afterwards. All right, so looks like we're gonna have a change of plan, gentlemen. I'm gonna add this. We're gonna have an interim fight. I know I don't like doing those, but at the same time, we got guys that are showing up. I think he showed up on another card and didn't get to fight, so I wanna give him that fight. So let me make a couple edits real quick, guys. Y'all continue to stick with us. Next up, we're going to have Hummer versus Jay for an interim title bout in heavyweight. Yep, Jay is ranked number, let me see. Jay is actually ranked number 3. Colton didn't show. You got Hummer first, was number 2, supposed to be going up for a title shot against Monk. So I'm just going to pit the number 2 and number 3, both undefeated guys in heavyweight against each other. I don't know where our champion is.
Yeah, I didn't even try since you already changed it, and All right, so Tom Aspinall is banned. He's actually really good since he won that last fight in real life. They upped Tom Aspinall in the game, and
Mhm.
he's really good now. I remember there was a while where he just kind of wasn't good, wasn't bad, but it just wasn't someone I'd pick. Now he got some heavy hands on him this time. They must have upgraded something.
All right, so Magic's gonna be calling me Jay.
Okay, so
I know it's a little impromptu. I don't like doing things like this. Also, Joker, see if you can get a hold of Spec.
all right. Should we have Hummer stream since it was bad for Jay last one the whole time?
No, Hummer's hosting.
Okay.
Unless his connection's solid enough. Was it bad throughout the whole thing? I of course couldn't watch it. I was.
When
Oh,
Jay,
y'all
yeah,
watched
you had
mine.
to switch. No,
No,
not
yours
you.
is fine.
When Jay streamed that one, we had to switch them up. So
Yeah.
let's see what it looks like now.
Looks
Might
good
be
here.
now. Yeah, it looks good now. It's also not streaming in 780 or whatever now, so or 720. All right, so I guess we're good to go.
This is our first intro. I thought we had an intro before.
Oh,
We good to
sorry.
go?
Anyway, we got number 2 Hummer versus number 3. Actually, I might be. But no, we've never had an interim before. This is the first time we're actually having an interim. Before it was a strip and switch. Remember?
Oh yeah, okay then. Had
Here
to.
we go.
Well, Monkey's the Ripper is very fortunate to not be stripped right now because so far we stripped three champions.
We stripped 2 champions and well, of course, relinquished when I retired.
Wasn't it? It was TK.
TK
the name that shall not be spoken.
No, I wasn't thinking it was strip. That was a ban. And there were actually 2 bans that happened that way, where we had to get new champions for those divisions.
Oh yeah, so we had four
changes. 4 changes to things that could have been prevented.
And they come out throwing bows, man.
I mean that kind of benefits Hummer a little because he is using Stipe Miocic, and he is in the red corner, and Jay is in the blue corner using Cyril Gane. Gane is not.
That head kick.
This one's going south quick.
And Jay's coming out here looking like he's got something to prove, bro.
I mean, it got to be excitement. Also, Hummer's a new added
addition.
Fight addition. Thank you. Addition to Reign FC, and his second fight in, he's already getting a title fight.
Yeah. And that was due to the shakeup of the rankings. See, I know a lot of y'all probably noticed that we had a big shakeup to the rankings. So we're starting to move guys that have actually been undefeated up into the spots that I think that they deserve, even though if you would have looked at it before the restart, they wouldn't deserve it. So we're kind of changing things up, trying to shake things up a little bit, give a different landscape into the top 5 and top 10.
Well, yeah, because our additional rankings that we had was to start the weight classes, and while we were getting the Reign FC organization off the ground, we were holding those tournaments, so everybody was being placed as they were finished or finishing. Right. Then we held a couple of matches to get situated, and now we're pretty much up and going pretty strong, I would say, with our ranking system.
Yeah.
So we are looking to get more and more fighters out there, and especially the views. We definitely would love to be on a consistent basis with the views. I would love to see an average of probably like Which thing 50 to 100 views per card to start off with.
They got 5 rounds to go. I don't know how this is gonna work out. They've been swinging.
Yeah, you know, Stipe is a little bit higher cardio monster than Cyril Gane, but at the rate that they are throwing and how much energy, power they're throwing behind each strike, is not going to go to the distance. And I can't recall how many fights have we had that actually went to a 5-round decision. I think we've had none so far.
The closest we had recently to going to 5-round decision was B and Spider. At 12 seconds, or 3 seconds. We had 3 seconds left in the fight, so it's been a while since we had a 5-rounder.
I think Classy and Modified the other night got to the last 10 seconds of the 5th round, and then he submitted him or something.
Mm-hmm.
I almost went there, but 10 seconds or 3 seconds it was over. It was stop. My question is, who's gonna gas first on this one? Oof.
Well, you know, if I could say, it'd probably be Jay, because he is using the kickboxer, and throwing kicks will take a lot more energy than just throwing punches.
Yeah, Hummer is doing a great job for a relatively unknown. You know, we don't know how much experience he's had outside of here. Oh, nice body rolls. I mean, he just said things given to his abdomen with that roll after roll.
Yeah, and his first league fight was actually in heavyweight. So
yeah,
that's that, and it was with Derek Lewis.
But it shows you, when we made the changes to the weight classes, there was a reason why certain guys got placed in certain places. I know most guys wouldn't have understood, but like, oh, why did that get moved? Well, oh, but he doesn't get rocked with the uppercut.
That's right down into it.
I'm gonna tell you, Jay's doing really good footwork on the back foot, staying away from a lot of these strikes.
Well, Cyril Gane has a high footwork percentage, especially compared to Stipe Miocic.
Nice hook by Stipe. Cuts him over the left eye.
You hear that wet punch? You know it's
that crunch, the split.
See, at this point, I mean, what Hummer needs to be a little bit more patient, a little more reserved with the shots. Kind of let Joe throw himself off, or Jay throw himself out a little bit. There you go.
Nice lead hook by Gane, and Stipe returns it, but he doesn't rock him. He actually cuts him, and now it sounds like Jay's cut on both his left and right eyebrow.
Almost gets caught with another uppercut there. You almost leaned down into that one.
And that was the first oblique kick thrown in that whole round by Jay.
Yeah.
You know, surprising he's not trying to work calf kicks and to slow down Stipe.
Right.
Even though he already has the higher footwork fighter. But that's where Gane's bread and butter is, not the boxing, using those legs.
I'd say it's a close match right now. That's crazy to all the strikes they've thrown in the first round. Ooh. Back and forth, smackers.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, Cyril, Jay did very well. You know, he threw 45 out of 101. I mean, it's a little high, but it's not a staggering amount. And Hummer did pretty well himself, 121. They landed 50 of them.
Right.
What happened?
No, I said right.
Oh, nice reversal by Cyril Gane. Right into side control. Gets back to his feet.
Nice flying knee there. Nice elbow by Cyril Gane, though. Looks like it might have cut that right eye. If not, he heavily bruised over the right eye of Stipe.
Yeah, it cut him open. I see a little bit of blood right there.
Nice slipping hook. So, I mean, I'm not going to say it's an even fight on the feet. It's semi-even. You know what I mean? Both guys are doing a lot of damage, but Cyril Gane's having higher accuracy with the strikes.
Yeah.
But every time Stipe lands, Gane is feeling it.
I mean, Stipe is the better boxer of the two.
Yeah.
But Gane is using those elbows as his hands. You know, he's doing well in
Oh, he drops
slinging
him.
Oh, nice head movement by Cyril Gane. Yes.
He's not able to capitalize.
Well, I guess wrestling isn't necessarily in Hummer's background because I would be trying to actually wrestle Jay. You know,
Yeah.
because he's using Cyril Gane. He doesn't have the best groundwork. So.
Right. And you sit here and think about it. You know, you unfortunately have to let somebody that's playing the style of Jay wear himself out a little bit before you go for a big shot. You know, let him throw a 5 or 6 piece combination, wear himself down. As long as he stays in the pocket, if you counter with a big shot, it's going to be 9-9.
Yeah, he has to sap that speed of Jay's. Too much distance, and the doctor
eyes
is
closed.
Look at the damage, and that was from those elbows from Jay.
Jeez,
Very
his
lucky.
eye has like a piece of skin
This
over
doctor
it or
has been in
something.
here more
That's
than
the
night.
eyelid.
Somebody needs to stop paying him so much. He's been in here too much.
Yeah.
Doc, I think you're in charge of the doctor bill, so you should quit paying him for a little while.
Well, the ref said that's his buddy, that he'll take care of it. So, you know, Joker brought him in, so he can take care of that.
We'll pay. We got to keep our fighters healthy.
Now you just give me the bill, Joker. It's a tax write-off.
That works for me.
I consider it charity. I got you, dog.
Ooh,
nice pullback, rear hook. I didn't even think
telling
that
you.
he had enough room back there against the cage.
And Hummer's sitting here showing right here why he is the number 2 ranked guy. You know, you're gonna have to put him away to finish this fight.
And what a fight to actually make as the interim title fight. This is turning out to be a very good fight. We're only 2 rounds in, but man, imagine if this could go all 5. But
Hummer tries for the takedown, but he's not able to get a nice up kick to keep Cyril Gane from jumping down on him. A nice head kick as well. Right now, Hummer needs to take his time, walk back, try to regain a little bit of stamina. That was a bad move. He backed there too far.
And this doc's coming in again.
I thought we said to talk to this guy, Joker. What are we doing
here? It's over.
I don't see him coming back from this one.
That thing is closed. It's done.
That eye's been shut since about 3/4 of the way through the round. You know what I mean?
What a back and forth thing. Didn't even make it to the 3rd round.
No,
I mean,
the way they were throwing, the way they were throwing,
fight.
there was no way that we were making it out of there.
That eyeball sealed shut.
No, Joker Monkey said he would be here today. We talked to him last night, actually. He said he would be here today. He gets off of work at this time. And unfortunate series of events for him, it doesn't happen. All right, so without further ado, man, we're gonna take a short break. Don't go anywhere. We still have our main event to go, and I want y'all to look at this. Something I've been working on. So for my main events and co-main events, this is something I kind of want to work towards. Is this screen? How you doing, Trash Can? But yeah, this is something we want to work towards in the stream.
Nice right there.
Something new, something to give y'all a little something to look at, and yeah,
very nice.
We worked hard on this one. So we're gonna take a short break, and I will be right back.
I mean, it has been a very good card tonight. Great performances by everybody. And the talk of the night, you know, we've had some great performances, but the fighter of the night so far is who? In my opinion, Spook. That's right. The kid has came out. He wanted all the smoke. He got the smoke, and he put out all the fires tonight.
That's true.
And
but he did his thing.
He had
He
3
wasn't playing.
fights and left out 3-0. You know, let's hear it in the chat for Spook. Congratulate that young man on his victories. It might be the last time he has that many wins in a row. Shade.
Now we get to see Chancellor use Cerrone.
Are they here?
Yeah, it's gonna be
Uh,
it's gonna be interesting interesting match. You know, you got Ion,
Okay, just message me when you get back.
I'm getting in touch with Spec right now.
you got Ion using Justin Gaethje, and you got the Chancellor using Cowboy Cerrone. Um, it's gonna be an interesting matchup, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe he's using uh Prime Cerrone. Um, so you know he has that ground game factor. Justin Gaethje doesn't have the best submission defense, but he has pretty good anti wrestling. You know, it's interesting to see a collegiate wrestler not use his wrestling in the UFC because he's more concerned on his cardio aspect and wanted to focus on a stand up.
Gaethje has some better hands than Cerrone does, if I'm correct.
Well, he has a
That
lot of
power.
power, you know, that he slings behind his punches.
Yeah.
So, you know, the type of hands that Gaethje has, you know, is uncomparable to what Cerrone brings to the table because they both have some devastating kicks, and you know, Ion is a very pressure heavy style fighter. He is going to move forward and come at you. And you know, the Chancellor is kind of a MMA style fighter. He tries to mix up a lot of things, but he does have that shortcoming where that he gets a little too cocky in his fights, and he gets himself put out.
See if I can get in touch with him actually.
With who?
Spec. Make sure he. I was supposed to get in touch with him earlier and I didn't, but okay, we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah. So, what do y'all think about the new screen, y'all? You know, so far, Call Me Jay likes it.
Got the belt over his shoulder for Ion.
Yep. Yeah, it would have been nice to put two on there, but you know he unfortunately lost his BMF title to Modify in one of their recent bouts.
That would be cool to have the BMF belt on him as well. Just standing there with two belts. Double
Uh-huh.
champ. The double champ. This one's gonna be a war for the ages right here. Once we start this one up.
Thanks,
Ion always
bud.
comes in.
That's you know I got to give credit to the boogeyman there. He has been doing a lot of that work out there. You know, working on presentations, keeping it a little fresh, trying to bring new things out there. You know, and this is all done by one man on this computer. So let's hear it out there for the boogeyman, aka War Machine.
Let's get a round of applause. Clap, 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 clap. No. Flawless victory. I don't know what's gonna happen with this.
Once again, for those of y'all who are just joining us, or those of y'all who've been with us, just a reminder, we are holding a tournament this Thursday. It's going to be our first prize tournament in Reign FC history. So those of y'all who are looking to subscribe, looking to join the tournament, go ahead and show interest in that event, and shut off for that event is on Wednesday at midnight. I could hear myself.
Right this way.
You said no, like, oh,
I
okay,
had
that
it
was coming
muted.
from you.
Yeah, I had it muted. So all right, looks like we do have our contenders ready to go.
Oh, he showed up?
Yeah.
Yeah, his stream is up. Chancellor's stream is up.
Okay, awesome.
So we are getting ready to go with our main event. It's gonna be Ion Absent versus Spectre 9-6, who is the Chancellor. As I know him, Ion Absent is also known as Shotgun. This is a big fight for both these gentlemen.
Yeah, we keep changing his name on here.
I would do the full Ion Absent, but it doesn't want to fit in there, right?
Sometimes it's shotgun, sometimes it's ion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've had Shotgun up there before.
Guess we're good to go, boy.
Yep, we are good to go.
You know, this is an interesting matchup. As I was talking to Joker a
Well,
little bit
I
ago.
was tuned in. I was still tuned in, and I was listening. It's
What do you
very
think? What do you think about the character selection between
Character
these two
selection
fighters?
was very surprising. You know, I got messages from both guys, so you know I can't give anything away. You know, especially since I both my cam, I did have conversations with both guys, but it was very interesting picks for who they were going to run. So you got Donald Cerrone, who is more Muay Thai, I guess you would say, in this instance of being the younger version of himself. Then you got Justin Gaethje, who just has enormous power, good wrestling. You know, not the strongest wrestling, but he has good wrestling. He's able to get back to his feet. And Cowboy Cerrone is able to get a lot of good, what I would say, arm bars are probably his forte on the ground when he chokes.
I mean, I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. You know, our camp is speaking to you about their fighter picks, but they have, good old Croc here. You know, who could help and give good insight
Well, it
himself.
wasn't there wasn't really advice,
I
per
don't want to
se.
hear it. I don't
Well,
want
it
to hear
wasn't
it.
really don't get
Boo.
jealous now, Croc.
Boo.
Don't, hey, let's get back in the kitchen for a little bit. We'll talk about it later.
Hey, you can't say that type of stuff.
$1 for the jar? No.
$1 for the jar for what?
Kitchen talk. It's nice to see someone using Cerrone.
Hey.
And Cerrone looks like he's making a comeback. Everyone's starting to pick him now.
Looks like we got a spike in viewers here, so we know they're definitely here in support of the Chancellor. So if y'all guys want, y'all go ahead and subscribe and follow. Hey, ain't no problem with that. Get some notifications. Y'all can see good league things going on here.
Actually, I noticed there hasn't been. Did you turn off the commercials?
No, they actually lacking. They're slowing down a little bit.
Huh.
And anyway, as always, we're gonna go back over here to the Join Us on Discord page, so y'all see the link at the bottom. And unfortunately, Rory won't be back. Not after he left. It really, I hate that because there's such good fighters they could add back to here. But you know how Dana does. He doesn't want to add these fighters that leave to go make money because he doesn't want to pay them. So. Frank Mir would be an awesome pick too. I'd like to see Shane Carwin make a comeback on the game. I mean, you got so many good fighters that are left out of here. It's crazy.
Well, Carwin on? Nah, they're not gonna put Carwin on.
I know,
there.
but it would just be a nice addition to see some of the older interims and champions, and you know what I mean. Just bring back a little back of the era that was so much greater than it is now.
Yeah, you know, as you notice throughout the UFC games that have been released, they sprinkle in some legends here and there, but they don't carry them completely over to the next game.
Yeah,
they try to add a
did
new
this one.
element each time.
I mean, Ken Shamrock would be a good addition too. I mean, I would even say as much as add Frank Shamrock. You know, Frank was good in his own means. I mean, even Murillo, who
Frank was better. Yeah.
Murillo, who I don't know if y'all know who Murillo is, but the ninja, yeah, he was
Oh,
involved
yeah.
too. So many good things can be added here. They miss the mark every year. You know what I mean? They improve, but it's going to be 50 years before we get the game we want today.
If I'm playing this in 50 years, bro.
You will be. Croc's going to be like telling his dog, "Get off my cave."
Oh, man. I don't even know if we'll have controllers then. We have to actually physically get up there and
Yeah.
probably move around, or like do some Neuralink crap.
Oh, he
Ooh,
rocks
nasty
him.
uppercut. Oh, and Chancellor's just standing there taking some damage.
Yeah, he's looking for a big shot. You can see that lean back counter. You know, he's just trying to kind of bring that out of there.
Don't forget, we also streaming on YouTube. Also, you know, that's at Rain FC.
Oh, he goes for it.
Cerrone goes for
Shogun
triangle.
Blast to it though. Oh, and he shoots him across the cage.
What a push kick off.
You're talking about the leg power of Cerrone here, huh?
Nice head movement by the Chancellor.
Croc probably will end up facing Pop Out Jr. Pop Out Jr. messages him, "I'm watching you. I'm coming for you, Croc."
The Crocs. I mean, the Croc doesn't really fight. I stepped in on short notice for this matchup, for the last two matchups, because the card was having we were having some fighter issues.
Well, I'll tell y'all, gentlemen, I've probably got one more good run in me, you know, to the title. I am in contention in lightweight. Probably got one more division I might make a run for, and I don't have a lot in me. I'm not here for a long time. I just kind of wanted to come try my hand with all these new updates to see what it was about, and I've enjoyed it so far.
Yeah, I enjoy more of a true sim style fight. And not saying that this isn't a sim fight, but I like chess matches, not just sling and bangs. So to me, 150 strikes per round is crazy.
It's insane. And look at that, 150 strikes in the round.
See, without even saying, yeah.
I mean, I got to go 10-9 that round for Ion, though. I mean, hey, Spectre held his own, but he did get hurt in that one. His nose is busted open right now. The significance definitely, you know, favor Ion in there. But if you're going on the overall percentage of strikes landed, that did go in the Chancellor's favor. So all for me, what sways that round towards Ion is going to be the stun.
Yeah, and the damage that he's.
Yeah, the damage was definitely bigger on his side. I mean, but you do have a little bit of swelling underneath the right eye, Gaethje, so.
And it's Gaethje got hit when with the uppercut as he hit Chancellor with a push kick out.
Yeah.
And you said Pop Out Jr.? Who's Pop Out?
50 years, his kid.
Oh.
Pop Out Jr. His daddy's going to be telling messages, I'm coming for you, Croc.
I'm coming for you, Croc.
I know most of the guys in the chat have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's an inside thing. That would be like a legacy thing.
Yeah.
I've never, in the years of playing UFC or any game, I've never had anybody.
Oh, he rocks him again. He is getting caught with that uppercut right now. I mean, if you're Spec right now, you need to back away, reevaluate, and make some changes, you know.
Maybe try to get this fight to the ground. You know, interesting enough, hasn't gone for a takedown.
And Ion is the champion for a reason.
That's what I was gonna say. Probably work on the ground with Cerrone instead of trying to stand up with Gaethje right now.
That's where I would definitely try to go. Just bring this fight down to the ground. Slow the pace down a little bit. He is getting caught.
Oh, and he gets sit down and does go down to the ground with him.
He's not gonna go for the finish.
Oh, and he gets top mount.
He's able to get him right back to the half mount though.
That was a nasty half guard. That was a nasty right to side control.
Gets him in full guard. This is where he should have tried to keep the fight here, but Cerrone is pretty decent off his back.
One of the most prolific finishers in the UFC when it comes to groundwork.
And you got to be careful if you're Ion in that situation. Alex got to bring back some PTSD from his and Boots fight. Nice overhand there.
Actually, it looks like Ion is starting to slow down himself.
Right.
So this could be where the Chancellor starts coming alive here.
Yep. So
He's
for
already
everybody,
being-
everybody new that's just hopping into the stream, I know we had like I said, a spike in viewers. Oh, and he goes down. We got a spike in viewers. If y'all want to take that code, copy it in, and put it in the Discord when you're looking searching for one. You can join our open server, and we'll get with you and potentially bring you into the league.
Was that a taunt that I just seen by the Chancellor?
It may have been an accidental finger slip. He may have fat fingered it.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. It is something that he's known for.
That's
Yep,
what I was going to
Discord.
say. He does do that at random times for some reason.
Yep. So if you need me to, I'll pop that one back up for you.
Yes, it was. Actually, it was a taunt.
I'll
Yep.
pop that back up for you. So if you're interested in joining that, just go to Discord and go into searching. If you're searching for a server, add that in. Make sure you add that code at the end as well. It'll get you in there. He gets rocked again to the body.
It rocked against the body.
Ion has he's put money in the bank when it comes to the body.
He's just putting that work.
It's at the bottom of the screen right now. If you look at that, gangster, it's right there at the bottom of the screen.
I just went ahead and posted.
There's another one. Joker posted it for you.
This ain't looking too good.
No, it's not. And Chancellor's looking very worse for wear right now.
That was a nice
and that
first kick,
front
though.
kick does hit, though.
Right now, he needs to
be-
conserve a little bit of this energy. He's got a minute 21. He needs to try to get this fight to the ground and stop throwing.
Oh, and that was a very close one again there, too. There you go. We see you. We see you, gangster.
Yep.
Just seen you join the server. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. We got rules, so if we add you to the actual Discord, we do have about probably 25 rules that we got to follow to keep the fights as realistic as possible. I don't think it's anything over the top. It just protects from a lot of the spam and stuff. Knocks him down again.
What it is
Yeah,
now is
Ion.
just trying to withstand until you either can come back.
Oh, Ion drops him again. I don't think he's getting up
And he
this
might
one.
not be getting
not
it from
getting
this
up
point.
Ooh!
And it is all over. And
Wow.
still,
Beautiful
the
performance,
lightweight
though.
champion of Reign FC, Ion Shotgun.
The performance that he put on tonight. I mean, hey, Chancellor had a valiant effort going out there. Ion shows why he is the champion, and you're gonna have to take that belt away from him. It's gonna be a hard thing to do. I mean, you really got to put in the work. You got to grind. I mean, I don't know what more to say about that, but let's go ahead and bring our champion up here, Ion.
Up, guys.
How are you feeling, man? After that performance, you went out there and showed why you are the champion and why somebody's gonna have to go in there and take that belt away from you.
Yeah, man, it went like clockwork. Yeah, went really well for me.
Yeah, you looked good. You put a lot of money into the bank when it comes to the body work, and it showed into the second round. You were able to hurt him a lot. You got his hands drawn down. You were able to rock him, hurt him, put him against the cage, and put him out in the second round. What a performance, though. I mean, you go out there, you defend. I mean, what are your thoughts going forward? What do you have anything in mind? Do you have somebody you want to call out? You got somewhere you want to be?
Let them come. I'll take whoever wants it.
All right, Croc, you got something to add to that?
Congratulations on that victory. To be able to retain that belt and be able to hear that, and still, as the first thing that you hear before you get your hand raised.
Right.
That has to be amazing. What did you do for the ground to avoid the ground game of the Chancellor, knowing that that's potentially where he wanted to go?
Just kept that in the back of my mind that he might want to try to take me down. That version of Cowboy definitely has some pretty good submission offense. So yeah, just didn't let him get me there.
And what a pace you came out the gate. You drowned that man. But you started slowing down there towards the end of the round, later part of that round. What was your game plan after that? Because your gas tank, didn't seem to be the best coming towards that closer.
I knew I had, as far as the body work, the damage had already been done at that point. All I had to do was take my time and find the right shot.
And find the right shot you did, and the finish it was. Congratulations on that victory, and we look forward to calling you a fight again, and I bet you would love to get that BMF rematch with Modifier, so you can claim that double champ status once again.
Triple champ status.
Well, excuse me. I was talking about in the lightweight division.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know,
That's true.
but yes, congratulations, buddy, and enjoy that victory.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, guys. I mean, we've had a great night of cards tonight. Great fights. We're pushing toward the back end of our card here. We are finished with our cards. So everybody that wants to join, we had a new guy, Gangsta MMA, jumped into the Reign Open Service. We'll be getting into that for a while about Texas again. But yeah, great fight. That's crap.
Thank you.
Yes.
What do you wanna finish it off with?
Oh, once again, don't forget about our tournament. Come back and meet me in Croc's backyard. We're going to be having our first ever Reign FC prize tournament. So you have until Wednesday to sign up for those who are new to the server and are current gladiators in the server at midnight. Once that time is up, you will not be able to join. So, and if you don't show, that's on you. We are moving right on. There is no time being wasted, because I'm pretty sure we're going to have a lot of fighters who are eager to get to that prize. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subbing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on YouTube and here on Twitch. And don't forget to follow us on TikTok also. Good fight. Good night, gladiators.
But thank you for the support, man. Everybody that hasn't liked and subscribed.